Actually, yeah, I actually need to check if Slay the Relics is working yet. I wanna do this real quick. It jumped screen yet again. Let's just keep doing that. But okay. Looks like the Slay the Relics is actually working. That's good. Sure, it's actually recording my screen. It just randomly jumps through the mod console apparently. Okay, common relic or curse for rare colors. Time boss. Hello, Falcon. Yes, the relic is actually working now. So I guess reinstalling the extension actually worked. Apparently, it actually was my streamer key with the extension. Like something was messed up. He just gave me a random error. Hey, Toxic, thank you for very much for the raid. But yeah, probably looking like common relic because otherwise we cannot take 3 elites with the curse for rare colorless basically because we are forced to go here. And then afterwards it's either it's fire into, I guess we can still take 3 elites, but then we are forced into a shot. We are forced to double shot in this actually if we take the curse for rare colorless, and that option can also break. And on the other hand, there's a hello Saffron Brick. On the other hand, there's the common relic here. Okay, so I recently like listed out all the potential things for the Neo bonus. At least for the like common rare relic or colorless card. And common relics actually the common relics actually don't have too many bricks. It's like the fish, the dream catcher, the Juzu bracelet, Mobang, and strawberry. So misses. Ocean bell is like a miss in Act 1, but it's useful later. And then there's the mediocre set, ancient tea set, Omamori, Rigo Pillow, Mew Ticket, Smiling Mask, and Tiny Chest. And others are good. All the others are good. So it's like 21 or 33. I actually have value in Act 1. And that's quite good. And it definitely has a higher hit rate compared to this. Now, of course, the red colorless high roll is extremely high. If we click this option and it's a high roll, we even get an upgrade here. So apotheosis is also a hit, a mega hit. Then suddenly the rest of the run seems a lot like we are basically very ahead if we high roll hand of grid or apotheosis here, but the chance is only like 37%. That's definitely weaker compared to this. And of course, not picking up the curse also means that we have like more flexibility in fighting. We can do 3 fights before fire before elite, or we can do more and take an elite like 1 floor later. That was fine. That was definitely one of the better relics from better common relics. It doesn't give that much output in Act 1 just because our deck kind of sucks, but It will be good later on. And of course it also pushes one relic further into the pool. Yeah, I definitely want to take the 3 elite path. The main problem with this path is only that we are forced into a shop here, and if we cannot take this elite, we are forced into another shop immediately after, and that is very bad. So hopefully we can take like this elite by the time we get here, because otherwise like we are probably not looking so good against slime boss if we cannot even safely take this. Yeah, good hit. It is good. I would probably take something like Vajra or Akabeko over this in like on floor 0, but it's definitely a good one. So how many fights do I actually want before the first elite? I think maybe we want to take the advanced hallway before the elite, and then not after. The only way that so for example we take 3 fights into like 2 question mark into an upgrade into an advanced hallway. The only best scenario is if we drop 3 potions in these 4 fights, and that is going to be extremely bad because afterwards it's like 3 elites back to back, so there are no fights for us to refill our potions. So the chance of us bricking on potion in these 3 fights would be like 40, 50, 60. So it's 12%. 12% of the time we do not get a potion after 3 fights. So if the chance to throw away a potion in 4 fights is roughly 12%, then we should always go left. What's the chance of that? Just a rough estimate, because this one is harder to calculate. Let's say potion chance starts at like 40. So let's assume that after the first 2 fights, we drop a potion. Then afterwards, potion chance 40. So it's 40 into 30. So again, it's like roughly 12%. If so, then I probably want to start here. Because with Happy Flower and an upgrade, there's a chance that even if we do not have a potion going into this fight, we are okay. So even the 12% low roll doesn't always like completely reckless. But if we have to throw away a potion into these 4 fights, like, we are going to have to do 3 fights with... I guess it is like kind of the same, because it means that no matter... If we low roll, then we have to do 1 fight without a potion. It's honestly roughly the same. But of course, this fight is easier than this one because we get like 1 more relic. Yeah, I guess we can start left. The only problem with starting left is that we have like no option to opt out. The moment we start here, we are committed to this part and this part only because there's no option. If we start here, for example, and things are bad by this point, it's not like going here is even safer. It's like for 6 elite before any upgrade. And afterwards, the path is also not super good. Yeah, I guess we commit to the left path. So we are 6 damage short currently. Looks fine. The jaw room has not it has not buffed. So we take our -2 and we probably win this fight from here. Shame, could not set up the flower. Yeah. Silent. Silent against floor 1 draw worm is always like that. We don't take 2 here to set up flower because yeah, it's still the easy hallway fight. And in the slime boss act, like every point of HP matters, and we already drop a potion. And it's a decent one against an early edit. Yeah, there's only 1 card here, so we pick the card. I mean, game was just better than skip into slime boss. So we pick up the game, even though it's not the best card against the North. And it's also probably not the best card against the Sentry, but it's okay. Oh dear. I mean, there's a force shop here, so I definitely do not want to lose the gold. Minus 11 HP. I mean, I guess we have a very good potion, and yeah, I guess we can rest in one of these fires because the first fire did not drop a card that needs an upgrade. Unfortunately, they both roll 13 HP, so we still have to commit 2 attacks to kill this guy next turn. And yeah, we take 1 because we break on the neutralize. Flower 1 is fine. We can do flower 1 too, and sure, we can do that. Because the next fight is either cultist or double slime. And against the double slime, having 4 energy on turn 1 is definitely very welcome. Against cultist, maybe not so much, but it is fine. Okay, no potion, and there's only 1 card here, so we pick the card. Okay, Golden Idol's fine. It makes the rest a little bit worse, but now we have event protection in Act 2. Yeah, our attack is showing its power right here because we cannot play it. Yeah, our attack is immediately showing its power because we cannot play it. So we do strike and gamble. Now we can take 1 here. Yeah. Just play all attack. Like what can possibly happen, right? Yeah, the silent. The silent is the easy pool fight. It's just some classic. Now ideally I definitely want to kill next turn. In front of this city. So taking 1 here is probably good because otherwise we need to draw like 3 attacks. Yeah, I guess taking 1 here is fine. Potion. So potion chance right now is like 30%, and the first 3 fights draw 2 potions. So immediately the left part is already looking better than the right part with hindsight knowledge, of course. Oh, I say that we still need to survive this. And yeah, skewer or dagger throw is definitely not sneaky strike, even though we have out gamble because this card exhausts. And don't even try to tell me that attack has like sneaky strike synergy. This is either dagger throw or skewer. Now skewer is a card that needs an upgrade. Set down recorded thoughts on every purple card to 1 hour 22 minutes. I don't know the slow or high. Honestly, that seems like that seems quite fast. That seems quite fast, but a lot of Watcher cards is just like you don't pick this and then you move on. So I guess it's kind of reasonable, yeah. Is that you look at some cards like, I don't know, collect, and then contemplate, and I don't know like how much you can talk about those cards. Besides, like, just don't pick this. But yeah, Dagger skill needs an upgrade. It's good against slime boss. It's good with happy power. Now this card is very good against slime boss because it can be the only attack that the only attack that you draw, and it will still deliver. And of course, it works with duplication potion that we have right now. So it works well with slime boss. It works well with happy flower. It works well with the duplication potion. Unfortunately, this card kind of sucks. No, if this card is good, then I pick it instantly. Unfortunately, even with an upgrade, this card still kind of sucks. Yeah, Conjure-Blade is your deck good enough to make Conjure-Blade looks good, don't need Conjure-Blade to win. Yeah, exactly right. I think I have only, like, unironically picked Conjure-Blade like exactly once. And it was in a... It was in a very strange run. I think that was when I swap into Black Star and then did not get offer any damage or card remove before a very early elite. So I just pick up Conjure Blade to hopefully one-shot Knob and the Lagavulin. And it worked out a little bit, but I'm just sad that the card's in my deck later on. Would I say Conjure Blade is Watcher's worst card? Honestly, there's definitely something else, but I cannot remember it. I remember that there's some Watcher card that I basically never even look at. There's no... It's not in a... Not even in a desperation scenario, but I cannot really remember what. Yeah, Collect is probably a card that I never pick, but... Honestly, whenever I Pandora's into Collect, like, it seems okay. Oh yeah, Perseverance, exactly. That is the card that... Yeah, Perseverance is probably the worst Watcher card because it doesn't even have a desperation use case. It's a... Collect, you transform into it, it exhausts, and then sometimes you can play it for, like, on energy. And if you have lesson learned, then suddenly Collect is kind of reasonable. And yeah, Perseverance just never ever has a use case. Hey Maxwell, thank you very much for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Has to be pressure point. Not really, right? I think if I Pandora's box into pressure point and Perseverance, maybe I just remove the Perseverance first. But it depends on what my deck wants to do, because at least the Perseverance retains. So if my deck wants to do some infinite nonsense, then Perseverance probably better than pressure point. Good luck on the runs. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, pressure point has very niche applications. Honestly, the way I judge like what's the worst Watcher card is like, which card do I never even want to keep when I Pandora's box into it? Because if you just think about like what card you never normally pick, then there are like way too many. But Pandora's box is like probably a fair way to judge. But yeah, here we probably pick the skill and upgrade it just because of the duplication potion, and right now we are not good against the Knob. Right now we are completely terrible against the Knob. Like no. If we do not pick up the skill here, if we pick up Dagger Throw, yeah, we upgrade all attack, and then yeah, what do we do against this Knob? Or the Lagavulin for if that matters. Because against Lagavulin we also get completely destroyed. It's just skewer, and we check the skewer, we upgrade it. And yeah, we have 4 energy on turn 1, so if we draw it on turn 1, it's 80 damage. Oh. I was excited for like a second. But yeah, I guess we still use do pot on our skill next turn. I mean, it's not that bad. We have a flower on 2 again, and basically the skill pick like works out exactly as we thought. It's a use case with duplication potion, otherwise we just get completely wrecked here. Now we take 1 hit, flower set on 2. Usually a very garbage relic. But we are fighting slime boss. So suddenly this relic is okay. And yeah, it's definitely not for Shed, not before slime boss, not when we ended like 2 attacks. And again, it's not Sneaky Strike, so it's probably just Blade Dance. And yeah, Skewer playing yet again with the Happy Flower. Now, 4 fight, 2 potions. So potion chance right now is 40%. I guess it's reasonable. It means that we will probably have a potion for this fight and this fight. We are still terrible against Lagavulin, by the way. I don't know what our plan is against Lagavulin, but hopefully we have something like soon. But yeah, no real line here, right? And Ginger immediately plays. We want to kill next turn and we can, because we have like 22 damage in the draw pile. Okay, attack potion is very good into whatever this is. Or into slime boss. So if possible, I want to preserve one of these 2 potions into the slime boss fight. And yeah, we are faced with more garbage, and we do not pick this. Honestly, if we have something like if for some reason we have transformed into a violet plant, then honestly our maneuver is not even that bad. Because yeah, we have Skewer. But of course we have not transformed into a violet plant, and we are definitely not picking up one. So yeah, we skip. $76 gold. I don't care that much about the frozen egg, but 76 gold before the shop. Now that is something. This fire is difficult though. I don't know what we are doing in this fire yet. Yeah, this is definitely a good relic later on. Maybe not here, but depends on what we see in the shop. Because if we see like accuracy, if we see Noctus Fumes, or if we see of course like Redfall. So potentially 3 powers we would be interested to buy here. And there are only 11 powers. So it is okay. Do we ever get away with not resting at least once? It's basically what I'm thinking. Yeah, 400 go into the shop. If we survive this. I sure hope that we can survive this with only like 1 potion use, because I really don't want to use both potions. Because we still need a potion for this fight, and then we still need a potion for slime boss. How's the upgrade? I guess both or attack and Red Dance upgrade would be okay, since we are potentially facing Sentry, so our attack upgrades gets better, and it's also quite good into slime boss. The problem is that we definitely do not get out the Lagavulin or the Sentry's fight, taking no damage. So whatever we upgrade here, we are going to have to rest here. Of course, consequently, like we can also rest twice if we are forced to. But if basically if we are upgrading here, we are always having to rest here. But But that doesn't mean that we have enough HP for the slime boss. But resting right now is complete nonsense, right? Yeah, resting right now is complete nonsense, even if we are forced to rest later, because overall attack upgrade definitely saves us some HP if we run into sentries. And it's not even a bad upgrade into slime boss. And maybe the shop has a waffle, like who knows? Maybe if the shop has a waffle and some garbage, we just buy the waffle and suddenly the rest here is completely wasted. Yeah, it makes no sense to rest here. Now with frozen egg, honestly, it makes a little bit of sense to upgrade blade lance overall attack, but because we did not face the sentries, I think it's fairly clear. Because this upgrade is also like kind of better against Lagavulin. We get debuffed by the Lagavulin and suddenly, yeah, the extra shift or only deal like 2 more damage. But this also, this always deals 4. Yeah, sentries. And skewer. 40 damage on this guy, you say. Now, potion chance is 30%, so if possible, I would like to not use a potion here. Wait, is it 30? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. No, it is definitely... Is it 30? We got... Yeah, we got 3 potions in 5, 5, so it's 30%. We can probably take 3 days, right? To block 5. Just because our attack is coming up, and what if we brick on our attack? But basically, if we skewer for 4 right now and we draw our attack next turn, we are quite upset. But if we skewer for 3 and we miss the our attack next turn, we are also very upset. So, what do we actually do here? There's no insane line like block twice into to skill for 2, right? Because it means that if we brick on both blade dance and war attack, we cannot even kill next turn from 20 HP. But yeah, I guess we defend skill and we skill with this guy instead. Because at 12 HP, even if we brick on war attack, we don't really waste damage. It's not that bad. We take 2 and next turn we take another 5. Unless you tell me we take 7 here. 26, 31, 34. So even if we put 6 damage here, it's not lethal. What if we just potion and then just buy a new potion instead? How about that? Because 30% is not even, is definitely not 0. So if we try too hard to preserve a potion right now, if we try too hard to preserve a potion right now, 30% of the time we just pay the price immediately. And afterwards we have a lot of gold into the shop, so we can also buy another potion. What's the chance that we can potion on both this fight and this fight? So 30, 40, so it's like 70, 60. 42%. So 58% of the time we get a potion in this fight or this fight. Preserving potion right now is preserving gold, which is a bit greedy. It's not about that. It's because these potions are very good against slime boss. And there's no guarantee that we actually see a damage potion in the shop. Preserving potion right now is preserving potion for the slime boss, and it is not preserving gold. I don't really care how much gold I have to waste if this helps me beat the slime boss. But yeah, 30% chance for potion here, exactly. If we potion next turn, Yeah, it's not negligible, definitely. And if possible, but if we potion here is the attack potion, and it's going to be next turn because yeah, grand finale. And it's not like potioning this turn will do anything because we already have like near full block. So even a dash is not that good. Attack potion with AoE would be better this turn. Only OR attack, right? They will spray OR attack and then we still need to spend 1 energy on this. So basically attack potion with AoE damage is it means that we preserve 6 damage. We save 6 damage because we don't need to spend 2 strikes here, but we still need to spend 1 strike here, no matter what. Even if we roll into an AoE card. So it's only 6 damage. While closing off the chance for dash full block next turn, or grand finale to kill next turn, or like any big attack can kill this guy next turn. How much damage do we actually need to kill this guy next turn? Okay, let's think about that. Yeah, we know that we have 26, 29, 35. So we only need an attack which deals 10 to kill this guy next turn. Yeah, seems fine, right? Of course, AoE damage also kills this guy next turn. It is true. The all attack can work, but Dagger Spray does not. Dagger Spray basically, if we roll all attack next turn, we still kill this guy. But if we roll Dagger Spray next turn, we do not. But we open up Grand Finale, so we lose an out in Dagger Spray, but we gain an out in Grand Finale, and Grand Finale ends the fight immediately. Yeah, Die is a good hit, but it's in the same position as the all attack. But I guess Die kill this guy right away, so we save 12 damage. But honestly, I'm down to potion next turn, just because if we roll into dash, right, then we kill this guy instead, and we full block at the same time. Yeah. There's also this thing. We definitely picked that, right? Yeah, we definitely picked that. Yeah, choke cannot be better than this. Like, no way. Is choke better? So if we choke, we deal 12 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this deals 30 damage. Yeah, choke deals 30. Finisher also deals 30, so I guess it's exactly the same. But we can choose the target where we neutralize. So finisher is just more flexible, right? Yeah, finisher deals 30, but we do not need to neutralize on the same target as the choke. Choke gets extra damage. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to neutralize first to strip artifact. So Blade Dance 4 cards. Strike is 1 card and all attack is 1 card. So it's plus 6. So it's 12 plus 18, 30 damage. Exactly the same as this, but we do not need to neutralize the same target. So what are we doing here? So 30 damage plus 14. Unfortunately, we are 1 off. It means that we need to neutralize no matter what. Okay, if we need to neutralize no matter what, then choke is better, right? Because choke is a card that I actually want to redraw into more than this thing. Finisher 36. Yeah. We are not playing. We are not playing all attack before the finisher. Definitely not. But yeah, this fight doesn't end this turn, so we are going to have to redraw one of these cards. And if so, I want to redraw the choke instead of the finisher. And it's basically the same here because this guy's at 45 and we want to kill him this turn. So 14 plus 30 is, yeah, 1 off. So we need to neutralize this guy regardless. Is that even true? Maybe we neutralize here to strip 1 artifact. But then it's only good if we redraw into exactly neutralize. Choke is 27, since they need to start neutralize before choke. Yeah, but afterwards I still have 3 energy. This choke doesn't cost energy, so afterwards I play 4 cards in Blade Dance, 1 card in Strike, and 1 card in War Attack. So that's 6 cards. So choke is 30. How much HP does this guy have left? So Blade Dance goes here, Strike goes here. Yeah, Blade Dance go here, Strike go here, and War Attack goes here. So 20, 32, this guy's at 8 HP. So yeah, if we redraw into the choke lane, then immediately it's lethal. But if we redraw to finisher and no other attacks, then it's not lethal. Choke is just better here. So yeah, we pick the choke. Okay, did not matter. And flowers on 0. Unfortunately, we don't draw 2 defense, so we definitely don't take this 5 damage for the flower. Maybe should have taken 5 damage for the flower. And yeah, here's some major back alert. We have not gone to the shop yet, but there's only a major back alert. It's a real finisher with the backup trap now. Now finisher is very awkward with the skewer. Of course, it's like it's just bad with the skewer, and most likely we cannot upgrade this. Most likely we cannot upgrade this because we need to rest here. And if so, like how good is this card? Because in the second shuffle against the slime boss, it's not good at all. We just draw into slimes and the finisher, so it's like a complete dead card. And yeah, or attack discuss finisher 100% of the time. That's another thing. We also cannot use this after war attack. Now, however, yeah, you also see it. We have a cunning potion. So immediately before slime boss, if we have this potion into slime boss, this card is always good. But afterwards, it's probably complete trash. So if we pick this card right now, it's because we are very scared of dying to slime boss, and yeah, it helps us survive slime boss, and then maybe in Act 2 it becomes a brick like half of the time. But it's definitely good there because yes, we have this. And turn 1 with backup prep finisher doesn't matter in the slime boss because we don't really care about like turn 1 damage, right? We care about turn 3 damage. We are not strong enough to one-shot the slime boss on turn 1. But yeah, we probably cannot upgrade this. If so, I don't want it at all, right? And yeah, if we see accuracy in the shop, and suddenly we don't even care about finisher, we just want more blade dances. And yeah, no potion, so 40% potion chance here. Yeah, accuracy. Here's an accuracy, upgraded. Now, immediately works with the shift potion. So even if we only have 1 blade dance in the deck, this card is good. And against like Lagavulin, it's just positive. Yeah. Don't pick Mega Prep. So don't draw into slimes. Lucky for us, we are picking up at least 1 more card here. Now these relics are way too expensive. At least these 2. And the Abacus. Okay, slightly better with the Mega Prep, but quite bad into slime boss. And we just face the sentries, so it doesn't even play in the elite fight. I mean, it can play against Lagavulin a little bit. Against Nob, yeah, Probably not that much. And yeah, attack potion is back and we are probably buying it. I'm thinking... yeah, the abacus is basically 1/3 of a cutting skill. Yeah, exactly. I'm looking at accuracy, attack potion, and... yeah, afterwards, we still have enough gold to do some other things. And then buy some other things, I mean, Hand of Greed. Because you see, right? We have Golden Idol. yeah, just take deep breath and end the abacus. And 0 energy, 6 block. And reshuffle all the slimes in the draw pile. This is like good instinct but bad. Okay, maybe it's slightly better than good instinct because it does draw 1 card. But yeah, I'm definitely like looking at this Hand Greed a little bit, even though it's very expensive. Because there's not a lot of other things to buy in this shop. And Hand Greed is decent against the slime boss. It will pay for itself eventually. And we have Golden Idol. So if we see Bloody Idol in Act 2, suddenly this card is like heal 5 every single fight. And yeah, sure, it's 100 gold in slime boss. I'm just happy if we survive the freaking slime boss. And yeah, also this card is good against the whatever elite we are facing. If it's Lagavulin, then we have accuracy plus. So we are fine in that case. Okay, maybe not that fine because we only have 1 blade dance. But we are okay. And this card is good against Lagavulin. Against Nob it's just positive. But yeah, we buy this, it's clear. It's probably clear. Just because of the cunning potion. If not for this cunning potion, I don't think I even buy this. But we do have cunning potion, so we can buy this. Unfortunately, Birthface Urn is gone. I would have liked to see a Birthface Urn for free. We definitely do not buy it for 343 gold, but this really for free would have been nice because we pick up a lot of powers. Yeah, here we can do card remove attack potion, or we can do Hand of Greed attack potion. I mean, attack potion is clear, so we do that. Yeah, boss relic for 270. Boss relic. I mean, why this statue I can understand, but this thing being an boss relic, I don't know, like I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, it's good, but it's not that good. Why is the earn 340? Because it's a rare relic. Of course, being super behind remove is not exactly ideal into Act 2. So taking a card remove here seems fine, but it's slightly mitigated because of the Beggar Prep and the Cow Gamble. And of course, there's still a chance that we see like Penrose box. And having 5 strikes also opens up a Vampire trade. And we are going to events in Act 2 with the Golden Idol. So I guess not removing a strike here is like, it's okay. It's not a good thing, but it's okay. Yeah, it's the knob. Now, damage efficiency of these cards are exactly the same. Fortunately, we don't draw Cow Gamble nor accuracy of turn 1, so that is like slightly worrying. But these are exactly the same, so we just use whatever. Not the draw order I'm looking for. And next turn we have no block in the draw pile. So we are facing 24. So even with the neutralize right here, we die next turn if we do not kill. That's basically what's happening. So we need to make sure that we have lethal next turn. And that's basically it. So yeah, if we use shift potion, we have lethal, right? Because this shift potion is like 36 damage. So with the shift potion next turn, we just do accuracy, strike all out, and then it kills even with just a neutralize here. So this turn we can do neutralize and triple block if we are committed to using this next turn. But this potion is extremely powerful. Because you see his freaking 36 damage. So how much damage does this attack potion need to give us for us to kill next turn? Because we already have 20 damage in the draw pile. So 20 plus 15 is 35. So this attack potion needs to give us more than 22, and there's exactly one hit. Yeah, there's only Grand Finale. Even Eviscerate is only 21. Cure is 15. It is not enough. Yeah, so I guess we are committed to using Cunning Potion next turn. Unfortunately, this potion is definitely the stronger of the two, but Finisher is enough here. The problem, you see the problem, right? If we use Attack Potion right now and we miss, we still need to Cunning Potion next turn, and then we have no potion going into Slime Boss. And that is the absolute worst case scenario. The absolute worst case scenario is if we had to use both potions and hit nothing. Which is why I'm not interested in using this here, because I need this for the Slime Boss. Like, Finisher is enough here, and Choke is probably also okay here. But then what? But if you miss one of the two hits, and next turn you are still forced to use this. Yeah, not so good, right? So we just pop this next turn and we block in this turn. Okay, so now let's decide it. Let's double check the math, because Shift Plus is 6 plus 6, and next time we have 4 energy, so we can play everything. 12 damage is, so 36, 50, 56. This guy has 57, so we neutralize, it's already lethal. So now we block. And yeah, playing the third defense doesn't matter. Double check again before we press end turn, because if we do the math wrong, we are dead. 3 plus 6, 36, 50, 56. Okay, end turn. Okay, regen. Potion. Oh, that's quite a good card. And Frozen Egg has already done its job. Oh, Frozen Egg has already done its job. But now we need to survive this fight. But now that we have regen potion, we don't need to rest here. We actually can upgrade here. Yeah, Red Form Plus is decent. Wouldn't complain. Yeah, definitely. And yeah, we have Ancient T-Set for once actually plays, because we draw 9 cards on turn 1, and now we have 5 energy. And honestly, with Happy Power on 0, it means that we actually have energy on turn 3, which is the turn we need to prop. So it's not even bad. Okay, I am not interested in replacing this regen potion. And also, I'm not interested in replacing this attack potion. Do I actually take 3 damage here? Do I actually take 3 damage here? Because I don't really want to waste my gold. And 3 damage is only like 1 damage into the next attack. Yeah. If I get shift potion, but are you suggesting we buy 3 potions or what? Because this potion we definitely keep. This potion basically buys us an upgrade. And yeah, we have decent upgrades, right? Balance is quite good with the accuracy, and grid upgrade is quite good because it just gives us more gold, and plus 5 damage is no joke. Our game upgrade is okay into Slime Boss. Pentacle is worth a 3 HP and potential high roll. Okay, what are the high rolls? What would be a roll high enough that we would replace his attack potion? Because we are not replacing his regen potion. So it needs to be a potion that can do the same job as this, but better. Because we are still not proccing the slime on turn 3 on average, I tell you that. Duplication potion is fine, but then we might as well just keep this. Duplication, shift potion. Post in the jar is not even that good. Maybe we can preserve it, but not very likely. Yeah, 5 pot can be more consistent than attack pot, yes. It is not wrong. And yeah, right now we are not in Grand Finale range. We have 20 cards. Unfortunately, picking up the red form has killed the chance of a Grand Finale on turn 3. Yeah, 3 is 1. Like taking 3 here just means that we take 1 damage in the next act. So if you think about the gold value, right? If you think about the gold value, then we always take the damage here if we survive the slime boss fight. So if we take 3 here, we go to 26 and regen heals. We definitely pop it on turn 1, so it's 5, 4, 3. It's 12. So 26 plus 12 is 38, and what a coincidence, because slime boss hits us for exactly 38. Yeah, can gamble for 1, but that also means that we cannot draw gamble on turn 1. Because if we draw gamble on turn 1, we draw 9 cards. I don't think we can actually empty our hand enough to gamble into like potential finale. So yeah, if we take 3 damage here, and the scenario happens exactly like this, we brick on. We cannot split the slime boss on turn 3, first of all. And we brick on every single block card. Then we exactly die. We got like 3.8 turns. Yeah, we do have some turns, but you see the problem with us is that we are quite dependent on the draw order. If we draw Blade Dance before the accuracy, then this deck actually doesn't have a lot of damage. And again, we only have like Blade Dance as a real like burst card. Maybe Green Cow Skewer is like 40 damage on turn 3. So we have like only 3 burst cards for turn 3 split potential. Otherwise we split on fairly high. And honestly, having fumes here would make things like so simple. If we have a single fumes in this deck, then the fight's already solved, but unfortunately we do not. Okay, bad draw order, what happens? So the of course bad draw order assumes that we bottom deck the accuracy. We don't even need to bottom deck accuracy, we just need to draw it after the Blade Dance. So turn 1 we have 5 energy, and let's say we draw like all the good attacks on the first 2 turns. So what happens? Turn 1 skewer Blade Dance, but we cannot even play Blade Dance because of the Hacker Prep, so we just skewer for 50. And then turn 2 maybe 20 more damage, so 70. Turn 3 4 energy, maybe draw 2 strikes, so it's 58 plus attack potion. Yeah, failing to proc by turn 3 is actually quite rare, but it's just that we have a very bad split if we draw poorly. But yeah, random potion we will not play, so we are basically trading. We are just trading gold for damage here, and then nothing else. We just ignore the potion because these potions are good. Because we also get another upgrade, and I think the upgrade is Blade Dance, just because even if we low roll and we draw this before this, then in the second cycle, the moment we draw into this is like 40 damage. That's pretty massive. It's basically a 10 damage upgrade in the second deck cycle. potentially also in the first cycle. There's 4 in the first cycle in the bad case, 10 in the good case, and good case happens like 2 out of 3 of the time. Because we only need to draw it on the same turn or after the accuracy. So it's something like 6 plus 1.6, so 7.6 in the first cycle and 10 on the second cycle. Compared to this, it's only 5 damage, so Blade Dance upgrade has to be better than Hand Priest. And yeah, afterwards, even after the split, we still have this. We are fine, we are fine. I take the damage here. I mean, I say we are fine, hopefully we don't die with, with this deck. Because that would be quite sad. Yeah, accuracy on turn 1. Blade Dance also on turn 1. Slightly sad because we don't draw Blade Dance on 3, but we get a lot of damage in here. And we can use all 5 energy. Now, the problem with striking here pushes to 92 is that if we draw Hand Read next turn, we cannot use it. And all attack double strike also cannot be used. Yeah, I think we hold off on the strike here, right? Maybe I've already misplayed. Maybe I've already misplayed by playing the shift. Maybe you should have held like 1 shift and then play the strike instead. And put it to 90. No, it's not 94. So 94 is also bad. But yeah, honestly, leaving it at 98 is way better than the 92 here, because then the next turn we can also like skewer for 2 energy. So anytime we draw into Hand of Greed, anytime we draw into Skewer, anytime we draw into all attack plus a strike, we have a way to actually play our card. Otherwise, next turn if we draw exactly into this or we draw into this, we either waste 10 damage on the Skewer or we cannot play the Hand of Greed at all. Yeah, we don't strike here. And he doesn't resort 80 gold, yeah. Sure thing. Yeah, exactly right. Here we can do defense skewer. The defense skewer puts it to 78. And next turn potentially we have some of these. With 4 energy. Unfortunately, we cannot do game for 1 for potential finale next turn, but it's fine. Game mode being in the deck is also a good thing. Wow, exactly. It's actually a very good card to bottom deck. Because we have a maximum split here, and next turn we have Great Form against the slimes. So we are drawing quite well here. Can we preserve this potion now that we draw like this? Because right here we have a split of 43, so 35. A 35 split, the moment we draw into Blade Dance, we kill 1 slime immediately because of the Ginger. We are never weakened. And next turn we have Great Form. Yeah, we can save the pot. Like 35 split is perfectly okay. You can always potion later if this fight goes wrong. Like maybe here we just play all attack and then not play the Red Form because they are not even attacking. All attack strike unfortunately split, so that's not the play. Also slightly unfortunate is that all attack puts them at a 21, and you know what 21 means. Yeah, we are 1-0. Drawing or attack this turn makes things a little bit awkward because then I don't actually want to slam the red form. Yeah, weakness doesn't matter, so yeah, we just play all attack and it puts both of them in split range. So we can always split with that potion next turn even if we completely break. And anytime we draw into Blade Dance, we just kill. Yeah, here we can take 18, or we can split 4 of them. Yeah, we can actually do 80 gold here. This is the 80 gold setup. Because I'm thinking of splitting 2 of them instead of taking 18 to the face to kill 1. And if we do that, it probably has to be strike here and skewer here, right? Leaving this at 1. This is 15 and this is 1. And with the attacks in our deck is a little bit weird. Should we do it like this then? Double strike here and skewer here. So no, double strike here and skewer here. So 9 and 11. Doesn't make sense, right? Because 11 is basically the same as 15. It is no different. Yeah, we do this then. Present potion full value. On them attacking. With this one we can take 2. Oh, and take 0. Guess taking 0 is fine. They all attack this turn. And we have lethal in hand, so that's good. Now, 20 gold, we can try to get another 20. It's definitely possible here. To try and get another 20. So we take 10 immediately, and we leave this one alive. Take damage for the gold. Okay, we just refuse to take... basically, we just took 1 damage in our face at the potion event to get 20 gold. But here is not 1 damage. Here is like at least 2. We take 10 damage to our face immediately, and afterwards we still need to redraw into the thing. In a win game plus able. No. You do a line like that and you can actually be forced to use attack potion. We definitely kill 2 of them here and take 10. I mean, we can kill all 3, but if we are interested in using hand read on this guy, then we kill 2 of them. And yeah, I think that's what we are doing, right? Because next turn we have full block against this guy if he decides to attack. And we always have lethal on this guy whenever we draw into a single attack. And yeah, we are greeding for the goal. Gamble in the deck is still good. Because not attacking, but we can gamble right here. Did not get it. Would have been nice because of the happy flower. But yeah, we can continue, right? Because this guy is not in the neutralized lethal range yet. So if we draw neutralized, we can also block for 3. I guess flowers on 0. The shame, I actually want to take a little bit of damage here to maybe get flower to 1 or 2. Yeah, we did not even use red form plus, of course, and no potion. But yeah, flowers on a bad number. Got a lot of gold. And Venom plus, yeah, nice try, but we are picking the Malays here. And Venom plus tries really hard to fight for its case with the frozen egg, but yeah, not interested. Okay, this choice is not easy. This choice is definitely not easy just because we have 10 base cards. If we have less than 10 base cards, I click the fusion hammer here instantly. But there's 10 base cards and we have a frozen egg. Now fusion hammer is really free energy here, I tell you, and we can use the energy. We draw 9 cards on turn 1. Yeah, frozen egg makes both of these really good. And yes, technically, even if we completely brick on blocks, it doesn't matter that much because we only have a red form plus in our deck. So we can still block in for Act 2. Can transform. Of course, it makes the vampires in Act 2 complete trash. And we are going to events because of the... Of course, we have red form, so we hunt for apparitions, and we have golden idol, so we hunt for bloody idol. And yeah, we also have happy flower, so we can actually play on 3 energy. Of course, we would like to not, because we draw 9 cards on turn 1. And yeah, it's true. Hammer into upgrade all base is also a thing. And we can still see Astrolabe after Act 2. So the main problem I have with clicking P-Box over Fusion Hammer here is that with the backup prep and with the red form, eventually we will want energy, and with the Malay, and with the Skewer. So our deck and Relic really demands energy at some point. So if we don't pick up Fusion Hammer here, what energy relic can we pick up in the next act? Yeah, Joker, not possible. Zozu, not interested. Busted Crown, probably not. And we pick up Pyramid for sure. Because we have red form and Mondays. yeah. Just box into Tacticians, sure thing. Honestly, Tacticians are not been good. Like, I need to box into Tactician and maybe an Acro, and then it's decent because one card game was not enough to sustain this thing. The deck has enough going that don't need the Hyrule as fun as the box. No, box is not hoping for Hyrule. You see, like with 10 base cards, the clicking on the box is not hoping for Hyrule at all. Like, I ignore the egg. Even without this egg, the Pandora's box is still extremely strong in this situation. Because these cards just completely break our draws in Act 2. So the question here is just like which one is stronger. It's not about the high roll or the low roll. How likely is it that box into reform? About 10%. Roughly 10%. So not really worth like playing into. So yeah, Nightmare another 10%. But honestly, even like you think P-boxing into Nightmare here solves our Act 2 problem or what? Because we can never play Nightmare into red form in an elite fight. We talked about this before. It's not possible. So we still have to slam the red form, and then we still need to win the elite fight in 3 turns. We simply do not have energy to sustain Nightmare red form in Act 2 if we pick the box here. So Nightmare, I do not even think Nightmare is a real hit. Opinion is Pandora's has a higher ceiling and lower floor than Hammer. Kind of. Kind of, but the question here is like, how low is the floor? yeah, bullet time, sure thing. And bullet time is only good if we draw it on turn 1, by the way. And you saw it in the run where we had like mega prep gambling chip. That hoping for bullet time on turn 1 is very optimistic. In that run, we even have 2 box. So we have 10 cards in hand to use with the gambling chip, and then we never see bullet time on turn 1 like in a single important fight. So like 4 fights in a row. No bullet time on turn 1. With the gambling chip, mega prep, 2 box. Yeah. Very, very optimistic, right? So, okay. Yeah. Let's think back to the energy relics. What do we actually pick? I guess Dome is pickable, and Reaper is fine. Dome's fine, Reaper's fine. Kite depends a lot on what we see in this side, but with the gamble, maybe it's pickable. With just on more aggro. And who's the trader going to be upgraded? So Kite, I guess Philostone may be okay, because we already have Malays in the deck. So Kite, Philostone, Dripper, and maybe Dome. So 4. Kursky, no, not super interested in Kursky, because if we click the Pandora's box here, I don't think we are running straight into the Burning Elite in Act 2. And if so, we are not going to have free pathing in Act 3. So Kursky is not even a good thing. Kursky after Pandora is also good, really. When we have not taken care of the Burning Elite. Because I really don't think that we run into the Burning Elite if we pick the Pandoras here in Act 2. Like, very energy expensive. So we are not that strong unless the Pandoras are like mega delivers. We are probably strong. We are probably very strong if we survive Act 2 when we click the Pandoras here, but we are not strong during Act 2. So Burning Elite out of the question. Is it so bad to have 1 curse? You always think it's not bad to have 1 curse, and then you roll like a pain, a normality, a regret, and yeah, you instantly like, rethink your life decisions. To be honest, don't see how the box doesn't leave her. Yeah, if it's up against nothing here, I click the box every single time, but it's not up against nothing. It's up against like basically a free energy relic. And this thing definitely wants energy eventually. I think I'm picking Fusion Hammer here just because of the... And then also the Pyramid in after the Act 2, right? After not having 10 mass card, it's actually only 5. Because footworks are going to be upgraded, and then defense are decent. And strikes can be traded away for bites. With the golden idol. Okay, can you click the box just so we can see? Yeah. Sure thing. Fire every second node and use T-set. After T-set, speak more for the Fusion Hammer or the golden idol. Maybe I honestly think maybe the T-set speaks more for the Fusion Hammer. Because if we pick up the Fusion Hammer, we are probably trying to go for an aggressive path in Act 2, but passing through a few fires. And yeah, if that's the case, the T-set is going to deliver, right? Because we can always use our energy on turn 1 with the Mega Prep. Yeah, that's an interesting point with the T-set and an Act 2 pathing. And yeah, I click the energy. Okay, question marks. Only 2 elites. Not super good. And yeah, I'm not interested in fire before the elites, right? We would like fire after. So we go this way. 2 question marks. Advanced hallway, elite, rest. Into 2 other question mark. We have energy with the T set for this fight, and then we have energy for T set with this fight, and then we go to a very late shot. Yeah, run this sit real quick and check the box. Yeah. I'm also like slightly interested in what the P-box would have been. Because I think the choice is extremely close. Even if the box high roll, like, even if you get a high roll from the box, I still think it's like really close to the value of this fusion hammer right here. Just because of the cards that we pick up in Act 1 already and the Mega Prep. Okay, so that's one path we're looking at. Is there another path? A better option? There's no path that gives us more question marks, right? I mean, technically there's this one. We do 2 question marks here into early shop. Yeah, 2 question marks into early shop into fire before the elite, so we get T-set energy, but we waste the rest. But afterwards, we also get another rest here, and we have T-set energy for this elite before the and also the question mark here. It's probably fine. So how much gold? How much gold? Let's talk about the gold. Question mark's even good here with head. Absolutely. We have a we don't care about the quote sustain of this fusion hammer. Bloody Idol still insane. Bite straight very good because we have 5 strikes. Apparition insane with the red form. And upgrade all base cards, of course we would like to do have that. Later on in the act there's still like Colosseum, and but basically with the outer being a good event, like events act 2 are just insane. Do we actually want a late shop compared to an early shop? Because this early shop is like deceptively strong. It's not like we don't have gold to spend here. Because first of all, we have Golden Idol, and then we also have Hand of Greed. So these 2 fights already drop like 30, with the Golden Idol is like 40 gold. And with the Hand of Greed it's probably something like 80. Hopefully 80. Maybe we get the thieves and when we get our gold stolen, who knows, but hopefully we get like 80 gold from these 2 fights, and then we just have like 300 gold going here, which is enough to spend. And this gives us one more question mark in the act. Also avoid the 1 advanced hallway. Yeah, I actually like it, but I think so I think what happens is that we always go here, and then after this point we decide, like after we see what the 2 question marks are. And just skewer for 40. Drawing red form on turn 1 slightly annoying. Or we can just gamble for everything right now to gamble for 8, right? So we set up accuracy faster, and then we also have a chance to redraw to this red form before we get attacked. That's probably also fine. Or we just hand read right away. That also works. Garbage. Catalyst definitely not the pick with first of all fusion hammer, and we have no and we have no poison. So with red form coming up in the deck, you probably don't care about Bear here, right? We can just kill Pointy. Yeah, we just kill Pointy. Unfortunately, we also draw a lot of attacks this turn already. So even if we soften up, right, these guys, we cannot kill them both in 2 turns. So we need to draw into red form at some point. Unfortunately, also neutralize also only deals 3 damage. So we cannot even do one shift neutralize into Hand of Greed here. That is 1-0. And yeah, accuracy, brilliance, and Hand of Greed would be 4 energy. So we also cannot try to neutralize and survive for this guy. Doesn't really work like that. So I guess we kill Pointy. And then we try to block in with red form. But mostly we take like maybe tail from Romeo. And we don't care about Romeo because we have Ginger. So it has to be 2 shifts here into Hand Grid so we can put neutralize somewhere else. Probably on Bear to put him to 20. So skill for 2 energy will kill, or attack plus a strike also kills. Yeah. Happy Flower and Fusion Hammer Energy. It plays. A sub team here. Yeah, Fusion Energy, Fusion Hammer Energy, like definitely playing right here. Right? Dragon Relics looking good so far. It is okay. We still have 10 base cards, and unfortunately, the fact that we have 10 base cards right now is because of our own decision. Because the game did offer us a Pedro spot. Now I would like to kill this guy next turn, if possible, to have flower energy on turn 1. Please strike game mode. Yeah, block for 0, cool. Hand of Greed? No Hand of Greed. Okay, how much is this flower worth? Because we need to kill this guy next turn. But this turn we can still block it. And it gives us a... It definitely messes up the flower, but it gives us 5 out of 9 to get 20 gold. Before potentially this shot. And this is still an easy hallway fight. $289 to 288 and 40 gold here, so 328. That's already enough gold to spend. What is this fight that we would care about the flower? So avocado probably. The 3 birds, it depends. It's only the chosen that maybe we don't care about flower setup, right? Oops. I play 11 gold to get an extra flower prop. Yeah, I do not know because I have no idea like how we are going to do in this fight. It's probably just about the gold threshold, because right now if we don't do anything, we still have about 320 gold going in here. And remove cost, now remove cost 75, right? We have not taken a single card remove yet. Yeah, we have not taken a single card remove. So it's like 250 left over. Maybe we would like to buy a power. Because any power comes upgraded. Maybe an uncommon power like footwork. Second accuracy, I don't know about second accuracy. Maybe not. So maybe just footwork. Then we are left with 160. That's barely not enough. Why Silent my favorite character? Because I think, personally for me, I think Silent has the most interesting early game. Because the Silent starts with the lowest amount of HP, the highest amount of base cards, and no damage in the base deck. So I really like converting the abysmal start to eventually a win. If you have a fire, we need to go to... No, it's just about this fight. But yeah, it's true. We have a forced rest here, so maybe losing a little bit of HP here doesn't matter that much. I'm just worried that maybe this is like the thieves. And without energy on turn 1, they just steal our gold. And now that would be awful. That would be like super awful if we cannot kill the thieves in time. But it's defect world record 11 in a row by Terrence. Or if you are asking about win rate, I would say about 65 to 70 at the moment. For the highest so far. Okay, so here's the result of the P-box. Let's see. Yeah, I'm happy not to pick the P-box, right? If you see like what we would have gotten, I definitely would take my energy over this garbage. Because the energy has been playing so far. I didn't even find out. He just like played this shit up until the end of Act 1. Yeah, full core without defense, upgraded, exactly. Yeah, here we probably take the goal. Yeah, we don't have neutralize, so put him to one strike lethal range is necessary. It doesn't matter what we play here. I got the goal. Again, garbage. Yeah, you use kill, so just the usual, exactly. Yeah, we go to another question mark for sure. Book. Now we have a force rest, and this time we can actually use Necronomicon. So we always click this. And yeah, if we click this book, then we go here for sure. Instead of this, because we already have our life lost. So we take the red side before they leave. Okay. Now that we want Necronomicon, it's not here. But yeah, Anuri is fine. Now that we actually want the Necronomicon, it doesn't appear. Yeah, Avocado, we have Red Mask for turn 1. Something like Survival Gamble. Yeah, I think it's Survival Gamble here. Looks like my favorite event of all time. Yeah, honestly, the book events are really fun, right? Whenever I get a Necronomicon that I can use, I get really happy because it is probably one of the most fun decks you can build on all characters, basically. Maybe it might be Living War. Living War is definitely one of the more interesting Act 1 events. Just because of the number of options. And the decision just changes like at every different point in the run. So that one's a good one. Now I don't know what my favorite event would be, but I can tell you easily what my least favorite event is, and you probably already know. It's just the wheel. Knowing Scout, yeah, Knowing Scout is also a good one. I think I also really like Mind Bloom when you can actually take the other two options. Mind Bloom when you have a real decision is really interesting to me. But usually it doesn't have a decision. But yeah, I'm just looking at like survival gamble immediately. So get accuracy in play. I still have 3 defense. I can draw into them. I draw into the Malays earlier. Is in real and long-term positive? It's not about like positive or negative. It's just that there's no decision, and the event is a shrine, so you cannot even plan for it. Like yeah, you run into the wheel, and if you are a skillful player, suddenly you get like 100 gold, a rare, free relic, or otherwise you just get your whole run ruined because you get a free curse. Yeah, cool, amazing, very skillful display. It's not even about like the average for that event. Least favorite probably Winding Hole Animals Infinite. Sometimes 9 or 10 just lose 4 max. Yeah, you see Madness probably you just take the max HP. Even game mode right now into the red form, do I play it? Yeah, probably not. If so, should I really gamble? Because if I draw into red form next turn, I want to play it. And next turn we are not being attacked for 21. It's probably fine. We have new risk. And yeah, we did not even draw into red form. Probably take 2 here. Yeah, getting dragged by Match and Kid. It feels bad, but at least that one is like funny to see. It's like you get wrecked by something like the wheel or the secret portal. Like yeah, sure, the thing just happened like in 1 second, and then everyone feels bad. But when a streamer gets wrecked by the match and keep, like at least people can have a good laugh. But yeah, here what do we do here? At least 1 defense. Don't think we are defending twice. Maybe because we still need to deal damage to this guy at some point. I think it's all attack first. Hopefully it doesn't discard the skill. Okay, fine, whatever. Or attack believers yet again. 1 out of 5. It's always defend, and it's probably always strike over the defend here. Maybe Malay is this guy enough, like he's not dangerous. It's basically what we are thinking here. Okay, we draw no bluff. We take more damage here. At least we have a rest. Like to tell me that we pop red form and with accuracy we kill this guy in time. But I don't know about that one. This is base 12, so right now if we malaise for 4, he only hits us for 3. And 1 more block card would actually mean this fight is free, but here we still take more damage. Okay, apparently we cannot draw blocks. And this guy is hitting us for exactly the 21, which we cannot block. Okay, we are just getting completely wrecked by this fight, apparently. With 8 Malays. Really now. This kills more plated, right? So we do this. Yeah, we have to start the deck in the draw. Adrenaline can probably be kept. And he's doing the 21 again, but fortunately we are prepared this time. Okay, there's no way we can heal here. So the thing we are doing right now is just like setting up flower and trying to hand a crit. Now we have T-set energy for this fight, so flower should be on 1. Our flower should be on 1, if possible. But we still need to hand a crit. Wait, that makes it a lot easier. Yeah, 0. Unfortunately, I guess we are going to have to go for another cycle. This guy is trying to do 21 again, but unfortunately we have outscaled him. And whenever we draw into whenever we draw into the end of grid, we just kill anyway, so we don't need to do anything else here. Definitely not the fumes. Yeah, we want to kill next turn, so we can draw here. Okay, hand grid is in our hand, so we just kill next turn with the grid. Everything's fine, piercing will is fine. First copy works okay with Malays. Yeah. Okay, so we bought the obvious thing. So now is there anything else we would like in this shop? Probably strike remove. Just to make ourselves a little bit stronger before this fight. They still strike over defense, right? Even with 2 red forms, so that's stupid. Yeah, because we still can find footwork. And in the very long fights like that, 2 red forms and cannot really do it like by themselves. We still need something else. Like with the Malays, we can also play a longer fight against the Awakened One or Time Eater. And in which case, the defense are just playing, even though we are probably still straighting for bites, even with 1 strike remove. That is fine. Second accuracy cannot be. Are we going to a second shot? No, right? Yeah, not really. Consider second accuracy, really, when we only have like 1 Blade Dance in the deck. I mean, it's okay. It's not that terrible, but I don't think we buy it, no? Or for 76. Because any accuracy we see in the card reward screen is also going to be free. Yeah, get another Blade Dance that scale up. Yeah, yeah. But then we just wait to get this card for free, you know? Why do we buy it for 76 when it doesn't even improve our deck immediately? Yeah, we can also take Storm of Steel. Sure thing. Honestly, it's not even that bad. Because on turn 1, if you draw it together with Accuracy, right? You play Accuracy, your hand has 8 cards, and then you play Storm of Steel. So now you discard 7, and your shift deal 10. So this deal like 70 damage. It's not even that bad. But yeah, of course, it's not good enough. How about the Warpaint? Probably still card remove over Warpaint, right? Because Warpaint can just this is a good hit. This is a decent hit. And honestly, defense are not even bad hits, but after seeing the first 2 events, and they are not the vampires or the upgrade or base cards, right? The quote unquote usefulness, it's not usefulness, but the time frame we actually have to keep these 5 strikes in our deck in according to us going event hunting in Act 2 is like getting shorter and shorter. And obviously, after we get out of Act 2 and we have not seen the events that interact with these strikes, and we have also not removed any of them, then we are in a pretty terrible shape. Yeah, Warpaint equals full defense, and that's not even bad because we pick up footwork with the Frozen Egg. So defense upgrade is completely fine. Okay, now when the question mark or focus after I had to take the curse size so much and keep getting regret, cool cry, limit break, and lastly a rupture. Yeah, it sounds like a fun time. But yeah, if we take this remove, do we take the backflip? Because we are not going to another shop, and I think we do. I think backflip is a card that we definitely want to pick up eventually. So we can do it right now because we have the energy. And we have 4 energy, so we can backflip into the red form and we can still play the red form, and that's no problem. Nothing else in this shop, right? I mean, Panacea may be a consideration with 2 red forms, but probably not. Flex Potion also somewhat decent, but probably also not because we have 2 potions right now, and these potions are not even bad. This potion is very good, at least on turn 1 with the Mega Trap. Leader. We draw both red forms on turn 1, so fortunately for us, she's attacking. If she doesn't attack this turn, and then we draw both red forms on turn 1, it is going to be a very difficult turn. But yeah, at least here she attacks. So next turn she can never attack. So that is good for us. And all attack kills like both gremlins. So that's also good. Potion chance is on 2-3 fights, we drop. We preserve attack potion. And we have not used any potions. So 3 fights, 1 potion. It means that potion chance right now 50%. Okay. So definitely willing to use a potion here if needed. But this does not look like a very good upgrade head. We probably backflip first because after backflip we can do, if we backflip into something good, we can use the upgrade pot and then we do survivor full rock and then we attack. Because keeping the Gamble upgraded in the deck is also quite good with 2 red forms. And yeah, I think that's what we are doing here. We upgrade pot this head. Now, actually, if we upgrade pot this hand, we should play defense over survivor because then we also want to count Gamble. So defense is already full block, and then it draws us 1 more card with the count Gamble. And not upgrading the ships, yeah. Fortunately, we don't have hand space. I mean, we could have done like Survivor into playing Blade Dance into upgrade, and then we count gamble. But that's assuming that all attack doesn't discard the count gamble. We have Unlace Index, so no need to play the neutralize. Okay, overall attack like... Well, it was trying. It tried. Honestly, here I can see playing Blade Dance into count gamble, because then it just draws us into accuracy, and then we redraw into red forms earlier. And she never attacks next turn, so forcing the reshuffle in 2 turns from now is quite good. And there's nothing that we need the energy for in the deck right now. And having shifts in the deck is not a bad thing. Probably Malays just to get it out of the deck. At 10 damage here, not super relevant. Adrenaline. Sure. He's summoning. Yeah, expertise is fine. Because now we just want to draw into our red forms. And expertise we can always play. We draw 5 and we play expertise, we draw 2. And then we draw into red form and play it. Or we can just draw to red form right now. These are not fat gremlins, it's not like we care because we have Ginger. We play the red form right away. And next fight is here. So flower on 2 is better. And we don't care about the gremlins, right? Yeah, we don't care about the gremlins. We take 1 here. Just to have a potential lethal next turn. 20, 54, 30. We need to draw very well to have lethal next turn, otherwise it's in 3 turns. So maybe we should still kill this gremlin. Yeah, because we have another red form coming up, so we basically never die before intangible runs out. And it saves us cheap damage. Finale, everything. In 3 turns, so flowers on 1. Yeah, not interested, right? Accuracy, not needed. The skip. Attacks anyway, and yeah, we would not have drawn lethal. Just want to redraw into Blade Dance or something. Yeah, next turn we have red form. Not to kill next turn. Yeah, Storm still guarantees lethal, but of course we can redraw into hand grid, and we did. Predicts burst phase we already saw burst phase in the Act 1 shot. We get it. How about a relic better than burst phase? Unfortunately, this cannot be upgraded. But yeah, this can give us more count gambles. Right now it's not that good. Right now it's not that good because we only have count gamble, survivor, and OR attack. But of course it's fine with 2 red forms. And the potential of this thing is, of course, everyone knows the potential of this thing. Poison Star Plus, not interested. I mean, at some point we need some damage. But the Poison Star Plus is not the answer against this guy. Yeah, sure. 85 go. We are not spending. We were not going to another shop. Maybe fight hand with New Risk Codex and 2 red forms. Yeah, sure thing. Gold coin. Okay, maybe we have some gold. Now, unfortunately, we cannot key this. Okay, maybe we not unfortunate, but we cannot key this. So, actually, we are forced to key the relic, and curse key is not an option. Next one, really. These are all delay powers. They do not give us power immediately, you know. Delay power, delay power, delay power. Maybe this is not so delayed, but it's not like that insane for us at the moment. But this pays off later, and this also pays off later. So if we die in this fight, and we definitely can. Right now we don't really have the damage to deal with this guy yet. So either new risk deliver or we suffer a little bit here. And of course there's no shop, so we cannot even use our gold here. so sad we got a good relic. No, definitely not sad, but they are not like insane. They are not like that insane. Of course they are good, very good. But yeah, I mean there's no decision here, so we can just like move forward first. Nice, skill energy place. Unless our attack has something to say about it. Also, we draw card game over turn 1 already, so we don't have the huge block in our deck anymore. I'm just wondering whether we pop red form immediately. Graves immediate power, yeah. In the first two acts, I always like immediate power more than delayed one. Because Act 2, Act 1 and Act 2 are silent. They are always so like freaking dangerous. Like you always think that you're doing fine in a run, right? Then suddenly you run into one bad edit fight in Act 2 and then you are dead. It is always like that. And of course Act 1 is silent, like there's probably not a lot I have to say about. But yeah, I guess we do our attack here. If it hits skewer, then whatever, we pop red form. If not, then we just skewer. And probably kill the cultist immediately. Or do we like to kill the chosen? I guess we kill cultists just because we cannot get weakened, right? In general, playing with silent is get lucky. Imagine me as Darth Sidious going unlimited power. Yeah. Now, Footwork would be a good pick in any other fight, but not this one. How about Unload? I mean, Unload's also okay, but not really, right? Because it discards all the daisies, and after we play red form, we actually just want to draw into attacks all the other red form. Yeah, she tries to weaken us. She doesn't know. Malaise for 4 or 20 damage. Probably not interested in playing accuracy. I don't really want to get like 2 daisies because it means that we can actually miss red form in 2 turns. I guess missing red form in 2 turns is not that bad because the 2 turns from now the most damage you can deal with is like 12. But this also needs to get out of the deck at some point. The fumes, if we would like, probably not. Accuracy coming up. Probably don't block this 2 damage, no? Here we are vulnerable, but next turn we are still intangible. this one, doesn't matter. Like we need to draw into real cards next turn. It's more important than blocking 1 damage because we are still vulnerable next turn. Yeah, these do not kill next turn, and we don't want them. That's fine. Got a garbage. Do we actually recall here over resting? Because we are at like perfect apparition HP range. Yeah, set up basically this card. If only set up blocks for 3 with bandages. Now we have 6. We have 7 energy on turn 1 in this fight. So how bad can this fight be really? Because if we see Book was stabbing here and we draw Malaise on turn 1, the Book deals 0 damage for the rest of the fight. Against Slavers, we have 2 red forms and 2 offensive potions. But it doesn't matter, right? Because if we see apparition here, then we just recall here. It's not like we have anything else to do at the fire. Yeah, we just rest. Yeah, it's not apparition. So it's another remove and we take the strike. Yeah, event hunting in Act 2, as usual, when you have Golden Idol, the outer never shows up. It is the common story. And it's fine. And yeah, of course we take Elite over whatever this is. Yeah, 7 energy on turn 1. So the OL attack is here again to do its thing. And yeah, we cannot play the OL attack here, right? Because OL attack, if OL attack hits the skewer right here, we are just getting completely wrecked. And it's just not worth it. Because we have 2 red forms in the deck. So basically after we kill like one of these with the skewer, then we just draw into red forms and then the fight's over. Instead, if we are reading this AoE damage and discard the skewer and this guy is not dead by next turn and he vulnerable us next turn, and then we brick on both red forms. Yeah, we can get like really screwed here. So I'm not super interested. But yeah, with that out of the way, this needs 5 energy to kill with the, if we also commit the neutralize. Piercing Bill doesn't full block, but Piercing Bill defense will be full block. And I guess we don't actually need to sneak damage into these guys just because we are not weakened. And Nereis can give us damage later on. With 2 red forms, we have plenty of time to deal with this. And the wounds also matters less because of the Nereis. Oh, and double defense and take 1. Because Piercing will, maybe you can say it's better later on in this fight, but probably not. Probably we don't even want to redraw this thing. Yeah, because we deploy the red forms and then we don't even want to redraw this. Oh, we can still spend 6 energy to sneak in 6 damage. I mean, taking 1 more here doesn't matter because we still like overheal with the rest side. If it's the only attack, if it's the only damage we take in this fight. Yeah, probably right. We stick in a little bit of damage. Or attack blocks for 3, so it would have been perfect. But yeah, not interested. Epic tools over die. If I hand and free block every turn to block us in with the red form. And draw first. If we draw into red form, we play it immediately. Accuracy is not down, so unfortunately it is not lethal. But we probably do hand read into game over 2 here. Set up both flowers in full blocks with the bandage, and these cards like discount the other one, so we can always play both. PK is fine. Echo's fine. Backstab's also fine. So flower and 2 is better because there's still an advanced over here. It doesn't matter, right? And Reach just keeps showing up at the right time. Okay, here's our scaling potentially. So now we definitely pick up like at least one more blade nets. I don't know if we pick up 2, but we pick up at least one more. Now we can pick backstab. It works really nicely with both the backup prep and the shuriken. Or we can pick Echo. It's a good card. We have the energy with Fusion Hammer, Happy Flower, anti-set, and of course it works the bandage. But yeah, as long as as strong as this thing is, like we have to pick this because it's just stronger. Fortunately, we cannot pick both. Neko. We probably try to play a long fight here with Malaise for 5 instead of trying to kill him. Or we can Malaise for 3 and get 1 strength. Next time not good with reset, yeah. Next time is I mean I wouldn't say it's not good because we still have the 8 cards on turn 1 with the backup prep. So we can always spend the energy. And again, we also have like 2 escort cards. So like having too much energy on turn 1 is not really a problem. Yeah, probably we don't care about Shuriken strength that much, right? But I kind of want, I definitely want to set up flower properly against this guy. And if we malaise this guy for 5 here, then maybe we can outscale him with some defensive powers from the codex. But if we do 1 shuriken strength here, then we just play red forms on side, and then we cannot store this guy for as long as we want. Or we can just go the middle ground and we deal 20 damage and malaise for 3. I take the 5 malaise. And yeah, we just try to outscale this guy with power. Or we Nightmare Red form. Yeah, or image cost 3. Okay, now we can deal with this guy like slowly and set up flower. Flower wants to be on 1 for sure, because turn 1 we don't need that much energy against automaton, but turn 2 we definitely would like some energy. Hand read for once. comes at the wrong time. And we have like plenty of time to deal with that. Did not get it, fortunate. And we shuffle out. Maybe Infinite Blades was like a fairly big mistake. But yeah, we are staying in this fight for a while. Toss the reshuffle. What flower number is 1? Because turn 1 we have T set already, and energy on turn 1 against automaton is not even like that strong. So we don't draw here, right? Yeah, we don't draw here. We're going to kill next turn. No card draw in the deck though. It's still not here. We can do, technically we can do one more cycle, but after that the intangible is going to run out. You can try for like one more time. Actually, we should be picking a card here to draw it next turn. So that flower's on 0, we draw it, and then we miss the hand of greed. And afterwards, we draw hand of greed when flower is 1. We should be playing a card here. Should be picking a card here. Did not work out. But we can try again next turn. It's fine, so that we can actually play the aggro. Did not hit it, but we still have enough intangible, right? So 2 and 3. Yeah, we have enough intangible, so we can try like one more time for the hand of greed. But after that, there's no. Okay, this is easy. So either we kill right here, or we mess up the flower, or we don't take the goal. And I don't think we take the goal. With 358 already, like we don't keep the goal here to have a bad flower number. We kill in 2 turns. We kill next turn. Okay, I tried. Unupgraded repair. Yeah, cannot be it, even with the tough bandages. How about Sucker Punch Plus? After we deploy the Malays, we actually don't have like any more weakness in the deck. But of course, weakness is slightly less relevant with 2 red forms already. And new reads can give us weakness. But probably not. I mean, it strips artifact in the automaton fight, which might mean something. But probably not. And yeah, we still take the rest here for 13 because we are not like super good into automaton yet. Especially if we draw like this. I think we strength pot immediately. These red forms are not going to be stolen. I don't know if that's the good or bad thing. Heroes has to be played and strikes 3, so we do that. So we just get 1 strength. Okay, that is a lot better. Now this one's going to steal either Cow Gamble or Wallet Plants now. Cannot do Shuriken Strength into Malaise. I do want to play Malaise here. I guess we can get rid of this. Now this weakens to 6 times 2, so it's 20. And weakness in 2 turns doesn't matter. We can do strike to Malaise here. Infinite Blade is actually not even bad. Aggro is good. Infinite Blade is also like 1 more steal target for this guy, so that we can actually draw into Wallet Plants. Nice. Quite good, right? So now we kill this guy and play the Infinite Blades. Will can probably stay in the deck. I think we hold Gamble here over Will though, because we need to be drawing into red form like at some point, like soon. But Will still a good draw immediately next turn. Maybe not. Maybe next turn we just have Gamble for full block if we don't draw into red form, so we exhaust this thing. Okay, maybe we should have held the Will. If this is the case, then maybe we don't even want this Gamble, because then we have like Gamble in the reshuffle. Nah, nonsense. We just cycle back. And yeah, this guy steals Gamble anyway. What am I talking about? Wrong order. So I wasted 14 damage by doing it in this order. That is fine. Comes in our hand now. Arm of Steel. Yeah, setup technology. I actually picked setup from the new release. But how about this one? This one's probably quite weird, right? Yeah, it is quite weird. But let's not. Yeah, could have had setup from P-Box, it's true. Yeah, now we are just waiting for Hand of Greed. And Flower should be on 2. Okay, we kill next turn. I mean, tools is like so nice here with the bandages and like the you see the value of these tools, right? With 0 cost power with Mummified Hands is insane, but there's a third red form. I would love to pick the tools here. yeah, good that we rested. I would love to pick the tools here. Unfortunately, it is next to another card. yeah, I also cannot see anything past the first card, unfortunately. Because yeah, new risk can give us the tools, right? It doesn't matter. In younger, more vulnerable year, give some advice and pick third red form, get the most out of the goals. Yeah. And yeah, if we pick the P box right now, we would have been greeted with garbage. And you see, here's what I mean, right? We pick P box and we still need energy. And here's what we see. What do we actually do? Because this is not pickable. This is not energy. And this is like as fake as energy can be. Because it's actually not real in the whole way fights. But yeah, now we can pick the color. For sure, now we can pick the color. Or we just pick the bell, but I think energy will play. Just because of the malaise, and we pick up like any other aggro, and yeah, or the red form, we still need upfront energy to play this. It's not like Mummified Hand makes these cost 0 before we play them. It's after. If we have anything that actually works with yeah, red form only costs 3 energy. If only we have anything that actually work with curse, like maybe blue candle or even Darkstone period, then maybe I would pick the bell here. Because honestly, I don't like this relic at all. Bell into question card prayer wheel. Bell into like toxic egg or something. How about that? Honestly, this bell is not bad. Because first of all, we have Mega Prep to cycle very quickly in the first deck cycle, and afterwards we have new read. So having one curse in the deck, like, definitely slightly less relevant. And relics play. We have seen like Birdface Urn in the shop already. And here's Ginger. So the chance of us getting Gambling Chip or Incense Burner just like goes up like quite a lot if we click the bell here. And of course the relics play well with the Blade Dance, which we are going to pick up like more copies of. Or we can also see from new risk. But yeah, energy is just good. We can play like double card draw into red form in a difficult fight. Yeah, how bad is the force pathing? Not bad though. We have. Okay, maybe it's worse than I thought. I thought we have 3 elites, but we actually only have 2 because this elite is sneaky. It hides from this path. So the fourth elite path gives us 1 less elite. Unless we see wing boots. But early shop is clear, right? We have an insane amount of gold, and we are going to get more because we have red marks and we go to question marks. And we also have golden idol. So we have like 2 question marks that give us an insane amount of gold. So it doesn't really matter that we are double shopping here. We have plenty of gold to spend in both shops. I'll probably 2 fights first before the shop to get even more gold with the hand grid. Yeah, fairly clear, right? Because besides the shop position, like this part and this part are exactly the same. Yeah, if we do wait, how many files are we going in this side? We recall here. Okay, we can avoid this elite. We can go this way, okay. So we recall here and then we only have like one natural. Feel like I haven't seen Wing Boost a long time. Yeah, it's a rare relic after all, right? What I'm thinking here is that maybe we take 3. But probably not. Yeah, we need to cycle back to this hand grid, so these are not card draw, so we don't want them. Yeah, we are only greeting once in this fight. We could have greeted 2, but daisies are like very annoying. And we don't have a real after image, so we can also take damage from the spikers. I've seen Incense a lot, like not complaining, yeah. But maybe it's something like this, right? So for example, when you see no, it also doesn't make sense. What I was saying, like maybe in the runs that you see Incense Burner, you go further. But that doesn't make like any sense because you still need to see the Incense Burner first. No spiker solution. We have tough bandages, so we are fine. I don't need to attack because hand grid is lethal and we can take like 1 here if we don't draw any block. So flowers messed up if we care about that. Or we can go into the next cycle. Yeah. Let's go to the next cycle. So glad to be playing 3+ run today. Actually get to see stuff. Haven't seen fun relics, yeah. Especially with how you play Watcher, right? Because if you have a good start on Watcher, you don't even try to kill elites, right? To avoid like Nemesis in Act 3 and maybe Slavers in Act 2. You just pass for like every shot, so you don't even see relics. Next turn we want to draw into hand grid, so we don't want to take any of these. Okay, 50% to not take damage. Okay, I guess we take damage. Whatever, -1. The Sucker Punch Plus is here again, but it's next to a Blade Dance with Shuriken with Accuracy Plus. Attention is also here, but we have 5 energy. Roma plays Silent Head 0 relics like 1. Yeah, I saw that one. It's just a ring of the snake into an empty cage. Yeah, we can pop a reform right away. And again, like taking cheap damage doesn't matter that much. X for double next turn, but we want to start like chipping them down. Let's do something like this. Honestly, I wonder if Infinite Blade is actually a decent card for us to pick. For us to actually pick instead of just from the news. Because honestly, it seems fine. Okay, already dive to our attack, so we can start hitting this guy. Have more red forms. Probably not more red forms. Okay, we draw a hand grid immediately, so that's like annoying. Because there's no way we can kill this turn without Storm of Steel. But this fight cannot be stalled for that long, so I'm slightly concerned here. Again, it's fine to keep all of them like this. And then Infinite Blade, we do it Infinite Blade, so we can always like deal with them. Yeah, Flower on 2 would be good for this. I mean, we can just kill them right away because can reading Darklings is really annoying. Oh, and we even have like a freaking time limit with no Warrior Plans. So whatever, we just kill them. Yeah, I just have to say it because the Infinite Blade is here. Yeah, about the Infinite Blade. Probably not when the Echo is right next to it, right? Honestly, if this is up against nothing, I probably pick it. It's not bad at all. We draw 9 cards on turn 1, it discounts itself with Mummified Hand, it works with Shuriken if we have Accuracy plus. Yeah, it's actually legit. Like, this has like every condition to make it good. Like, Blade Dance plus takes 5 turns to activate? No, it's different from that because it makes the threshold for us to proc Shuriken every single turn like a lot easier. Because whenever we don't draw into Blade Dance, like proccing Shuriken every turn is difficult. But this makes proccing Shuriken like a lot easier. But yeah, it is up against the Echo right next to it, and we are permanently intangible, so any discard is welcome because we still need to block in against the heart. We don't have After Image. Okay, we don't have After Image yet. A lot of things to buy here. It's probably Orrery. It's probably not Kunai. I mean, we buy this. That one is clear. It's even on sale. Yeah. How do I do it? The easy game, right? How does anybody ever lose a run of like Slay the Spy? This game is like so easy. It's not Kunai, right? Because we with 3 After Image and with 3 red forms and an After Image, we just like slam red form whenever we draw into it. Oh, are you saying that we actually need Kunai to deal with this thing? Because 9 turns is not enough. That one I can maybe buy. Can we buy these things and the card remove? No, we cannot even buy these things. If we buy Orrery, we cannot even buy Kunai. We are like 1 gold off. That is probably Orrery with the freaking frozen egg. And any card gamble we see also insane. Pro plus, not what we want. Terror is what we want. Red Lens plus is what we want. And these are garbage. So we click the Terror and we click the Red Lens plus. Yeah, that probably solves our damage in every fight except Time Eater. And setup plus is here. Why is everything upgraded? Yeah. Why is everything upgraded? And not the important card. It's not like we pick Catalyst. Yeah, setup plus. I mean, it is honestly not even bad because we have so many red forms in the deck. But it's not good enough. We don't have like Well Defense or Nightmare. If we have Nightmare, then I can definitely see this. Because with the Nightmare red form, this gives us like an insane amount of energy. It's like 3 energy for every red form, so that's like 12 energy. But it also discounts some other cards because the discount cannot hit the red form. So it's more like 16 energy or something from one setup if we do Nightmare red form. But we don't have we don't have Nightmare. This game is about looking at 3 cards and talking for ages. Yeah, setup actually pretty good with all this red form. Yeah. Setup is like pickable, but energy is not. Honestly, energy is not our constraint right now. We have like 5 energy in the boss fight. So without Nightmare, there's actually no reason to pick this up. Yeah, this cannot be good because we are not even buying Kunai, so this card cannot be picked. I have book. Yeah. Honestly, if book gives us Nightmare, then we don't even care. Card remove, and we still remove a strike over the defense. Now that's looking weird because now that we even have freaking after image. Is it finally time to remove a defense over a strike? Probably not, right? Because strikes are still like complete garbage. It's not like we even want to play the strike even with like 3 strength. So the impact of this card when we have like 3 or 4 strength is still irrelevant. But if we draw into defense before we want to play red form, then it's still good. Because maybe against the Time Eater, we don't even want to play red form that early. We can like do some big melees. Yeah, we can do some big melees and we try to block in a little bit for like maybe first 2 or 3 turns. And afterwards we slam the red forms and we win. 182 is quite a lot. And we have gold spending, we have gold events in Red Mask and Golden Idol, and we are passing for another shot. But 182, we probably still have too much gold here. I guess it's fine because they still act 4 shot. What I'm saying here is basically, are we so freaking scared of Time Eater that we would buy this? But the answer is probably no. They put the rug for sale or not? Yeah, unfortunately not. Yeah, nothing to buy here, right? And yeah, defense definitely better than strike if we draw it in this turn. Aggro is slightly awkward because if we draw to red form right now, I don't even know if I want to play the card. Because right now in hand we have a lot of damage, but this guy also shuffles in a bird. I mean, it's fine, right? Because the moment we play the first red form, we secure our win, so we don't need this damage. So we should keep digging. Yeah, we don't even draw into the red form. But here we kill this guy, so we don't even get a bird, and that is good. And yeah, I know, minus 20 gold, but whatever. Yeah, want to kill Nectar because there's still a fight here. We don't have enough damage in our deck though. 3 strength, so it's like 17. I guess 17 plus 23 is like exactly enough. But we also need to, for this to not discard Hidden Breed. So here we can choose. We can get minus 20 gold to get a confirmed kill. Or we have a 25% chance that our attack is outplaying us. Yeah, Wing Boots. Wing Boots are really nice here because we jump to the elites. And yeah, we talk about it. We talk about the Wing Boots and it's here. So that's really good. These cards are not good enough, and Poison Potion probably stronger than Pawns, like slightly, just to strip artifact. Poison Potion is definitely better against the Heart, but against the Heart, like we have other things to do. Okay, so yeah, Thorn good against Spurs. So we jump 3 times. We do not jump now. So first jump is here, and we still go here. So second jump is here, and third jump is here. So we take like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elites in Act 3. But then we don't get a shop. But it's fine. We have a huge shop in Act 4, and we take like 6 elites in exchange. Surely that's good. Yeah, surely taking 6 elite is like it has to be good, right? Yeah, I refuse to believe that it's not good, even if we are floating like, I don't know, 500 gold in the Act 4 shop. Imagine Blackstar, yeah, imagine Blackstar. If this is Blackstar, it would have been like, quite nuts, because of like looking at the whole wave fight, we actually don't need the energy. Never took the Taunts versus the Awakened one, yeah. Actually quite good. It honestly deals a lot of damage. Like, Cow Shops actually deal quite a lot of damage to both Awakened one and the Time Eater. You just don't really notice it because usually like cheap damage is not your concern in those fights. This guy squeeze my guy to death, yeah. This guy can be... Honestly, this guy can be quite annoying if your deck needs like 3 turns to set up. Because on turn 2 he's already hitting you for like 37. And 37 is a lot to block on turn 2. Now we have we don't have a fire before this. But yeah, we just Wing Boost over the place, so we actually don't have a fire before any elite now. So Flower's always on 2. Okay, good to know. We did not draw Hidden Greed this turn, which is actually perfect, because then we just kill Nectar. Yeah, here's the Couch Plus if we are worried about the hard fight. And yeah, if we are worried about Time Eater, we should probably also pick this, because this is a good card against Time Eater. It deals a lot of damage for 1 card play. Are we worried about the hard fight? Probably not so much, but now that we have After Image. And we have bandages and then new reach. So 9 turns probably more than enough. I'm right now I'm probably more worried about Time Eater than the Heart. And this guy is still good against Time Eater. So we can probably pick it. Energy Potion probably better than Poison a little bit. Yeah, like here we can Energy Potion immediately. Only 74%, not interested, yeah. Yeah, not the worst turn one, sure. And again, we are all our attack is trying to do its best. So let's see what it does here. Wow, we actually hit the best one because now we can exhaust the whale and still get our threat. DK is good next turn, so we pick that. And probably draw into Gamble next turn to have a higher chance of drawing into Hand Grip. Jackal is very good. And we don't need this, even though Eviscerate is fine. And yeah, Fruit Juice. Now we just face the Nemesis. So Attack Potion can definitely play against Retromancer. And we don't need to pop like 2 red forms on turn 1 against like both Retromancer or Giant Head. So I think Energy Potion is slightly worse than Attack Potion at the moment. Slightly. And yeah, it's not even Retromancer. Now, for some reason, I'm feeling like this guy is not going to have a very fun time. I don't know why, but I just have a feeling that this guy is not going to have a very fun time. And yeah, we are not even weakened. Can probably slam a red form immediately. Just so we don't redraw into them. Don't need this accuracy. Don't need the third after image. I want to redraw into these cards. All red forms. The next guy is again like an elite immediately. So Flower wants to be on 2. Matchup. Maybe one nunchuck on 9 and flower on 1. How about that? Maybe not, because turn 1 we still play a lot of powers. Yeah, we'll figure it out like later. But setting up nunchuck in this fight is not easy. We cannot like we can't not kill this guy. He is basically it. Also, we need to be careful because Caltrops is kind of betraying us here. I guess we take the gold. I guess we take the gold here. Instead of trying to go into another cycle. That was fine. Emerald through very good with the bandages, so now we can toss the attack potion. And yeah, the trade comes back and we pick it. Okay, we have a lot of powers for against the awakened one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 powers and we play like all of them. So hopefully we can kill the awakened one in 9 turns. Hopefully we can kill awakened one in 9 turns. Yeah, there's still no red side relic, so we don't go here. And yeah, even more gold. Like we are running into the X4 shock with like more than 1,000 gold. But now I don't know. Is the 2 elites actually worth like a full shot? Yeah, is the 2 elites like worth more than a full shot? Maybe because basically if we run into a full shots with 1,000 gold, we can basically buy out like both shops. It's fine. We just take more elites. Yeah, we just take more elites. Screw the shop. The chest even has the chest even has gold. What do I even need from the shop? I don't know, but I just buy everything. See, it's here again. With the bag of marbles, we don't even need to play the terror first. Yeah, can't remove is fine. I can't remove definitely good. We still have 2 removes. Next fight is immediate in elite, so Flower wants to be on 2 if possible. No, strike here will kill. Strike here will kill because Caltrops deals 15, so that was dangerous. We almost messed up. Drawing hand with this turn means we can actually not get the gold here. Unlucky. Can we not get the gold? Wait. But game will never happen, right? If we want to get the gold, we have like 4 attacks here, 5, 9, 10, 11. No, that's not enough. We never have enough to kill here, unfortunately. But we can try. Yeah, we simply don't have enough. The boot would be good here. yeah. The boot would be good here. Like, no kidding. But yeah, we don't need to go. Like we say that we already have way too much gold. Why do we got more gold? Because we don't even go to a single question mark, so we don't even get a short chance. So yes, I guess we just set up nunchuck. One attack will kill next turn, so we stop at 8. Yeah, we also could have attack potion, I guess. Never mind. We don't have too much gold. We definitely do not have too much gold, I tell you that. But yeah, apparently we missed 20 gold. Okay, what the hell is going on in this run? Now we have 3 red forms, we have like a million gold, we take 6 elites in Act 3. So hopefully we don't freaking die, because dying a run like this is like... it just feels terrible. If we manage to die in a run like this, so hopefully it doesn't happen. And here's probably piercing whale for front load block, just to bridge for red forms, and maybe we can red form a few turns later. 5 potion probably not as good as attack pot, because attack pot works with nunchuck, attack pot works with shuriken, and it's like the having an attack in the reshuffle doesn't matter because of the cortex. Here's the Reptomancer. This can exhaust itself because now we have like red form in hand already. Yeah, sure. Like do your worst. What can you discard? Yeah, mouse alert. So now we actually need to get hand of grid if we want to play it optimally. Okay, good gamble. Corpse, not needed. I don't want to play Cow Chops because Cow Chops just kills Retromancer before I actually want to. And yeah, the same goes for 1000 cuts. But yeah, we also had to slightly keep track of the intangible counter, because it's not like we are intangible forever in this fight. We cannot be too cocky, is the word. Ginger is like definitely doing his best. Yeah, still do not play Cow Chops, and hopefully we can kill next turn. Yeah, we can. Nice. And yeah, 2-9 is fine. We can dig in Act 4. We can dig in Act 4. Second one, not interested. One is enough. I mean, am I really not interested? Because the second one's honestly not even... It's not bad. The second one is not even worse than the first one. If anything, it's better. Yeah, we need to recall, so we dig in Act 4. Because sometimes it still blocks our early red form draws. Against Spear and Shield, for example, we need to draw like into one of the red forms by turn 2. Or trouble can happen. And then one card is enough against the heart already. And then we can only jump like once more, right? So we jump here. Nemesis again. And Wealthy Plains would be kind of nice. So now that I've said it, surely this guy will drop the Wealthy Plains, right? Because that's how this run works. We ain't guaranteed lethal next turn. Pellets waiting room. Pellets is fine. We don't really need pellets. But it is okay. We have guaranteed lethal next turn. And it is really difficult to kill this guy on with flower actually on tour. I guess we just take the lethal. Now, but we want to keep the nunchuck if possible, so 8 strength is 12 is 18. We cannot. Maybe we just draw now then. Because next turn then we can draw into Hand of Greed. And also we don't get like 5 burns in the draw pile. I think we lack a Nightmare or Red Form, yeah. And yeah, Hand of Greed is here, so definitely rewarded for drawing, because otherwise we would not reach this. Strawberry is whatever, but it's okay. None of these be good. Like Dagger Throw may be okay, but now that we have 2 the trade, we don't need the small block anymore. Like Spot is probably better than Attack. Just to bridge for earlier turns in this fight or the Awakened one, if we need to do that. And now that we have Bag of Marbles, Snake Lady not really a concern. And of course Gambler's Rule is excellent with this and the 3 red forms, so we keep that. Wait, hang on, 60 though. I almost killed one of them by reflex. But we can get 60 gold here. This guy doesn't block next turn, so we can set him up to lethal range. Yeah, but then we cannot play cow chops, okay. No Hand of Greed, and right now if we draw, we cannot get Hand of Greed, so we cannot play Hand of Greed, so we don't draw. Arrow doesn't matter. Of course, we also don't have like unlimited time here, so hopefully we can cycle fast enough. Because nunchucks mess up, but who cares about nunchuck? There are 5 turns, so we should be fast enough. Yeah, we are like easily fast enough. Heal right now if possible. Okay, it's not possible. Do we go into another cycle? Because we draw 7 every turn. We can wait. We can wait for 2 turns from now. Next turn. Still in the deck, so we can do this. Nice. But this kills though, so we had to reach right away. Addition not needed. Definitely not needed. It rigs our draws early and it's not even like super good later, even though we have tools to the trade. Yeah, well, plans could be amazing. Because well, plans also comes upgraded with the Frozen Egg. And Tactician is okay, but unupgraded Tactician not good enough because we don't lack energy in elite fights. Twice as many relics and super rich. This run is like we are going to reach the Black Star level relics here without an actual Black Star or membership card. Okay, now that I said that, surely Act 4 Shop will have membership card, right? Surely. Yeah, Act 4 Shop is going to have membership card first relic, and then we just like buy everything. Giant Head is here again. Obviously, nothing has changed for him. It's still not a fight that he can actually win. We don't need to play this. We can. We don't need to. Probably just play it to get it out of the deck. Yeah, it also hits a hand reach, which is good. And yeah, we play all of these first so that we actually get Nunchuck energy, so we can actually play Red Form into Piercing Wheel. The damage order doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter that we exhaust our cards. This doesn't matter. He said so. Time Eater is not a fight that we should pull around against. So Flower should be set up on 1 at least, because we have T set on turn 1. Hand Greed is here and we can definitely kill, so we do that. This is too much damage, unfortunately. Draw into a bad attack instead. Yeah, good relic. Yeah, there was a cow game board, but yeah, it's not Nightmare. We have Nightmare, so as long as we preserve this potion until the hard fight, we win. That's basically it. Now, with the Nightmare, I wonder what happens here. I'm thinking down to maybe lose a little bit of HP in this fight. So there's no need, of course we don't play the red form first. But thinking here is whether we actually play after image or not, or we just malaise for 7. Yeah, malaise for 7 or 6, I'm also thinking about that. Yeah, that has some decent cards, nothing special, it's true. It's probably after image first, because it also blocks for at least 1. It is 2 unless it hits the red form. Or the OR attack. But even the OR attack is fine. Then we just play malaise first and then we play like whatever here. And so malaise for 6 puts this down to like 1 times 3. So we take 1 damage. Yeah, OR attack is fine. Then we take no damage there. We don't need to deploy Terror or Couch Shots. Maybe we don't need the nightmare from the card reward. Okay, we are doing it. You know we are doing it, but we take damage here because Time Eater is like apparently quite a good player. Okay, so what are we actually doing here? I think we always nightmare and then we nightmare the tools. Piercing Veil not needed, so we can play it right now. We only have 5 cards next turn now, so need to be slightly concerned. We can Nightmare again because we still have not reached a red form. And no, we don't Nightmare the second time. Okay, it's finally here. But we need to discard 3 cards. Wait, 4 cards. I mean, this is whatever. And 2 E2E. No, we don't have cow chops yet. And then we have no tincture. Yeah, we reflex from Neuri's, maybe. But it's fishy. With the tincture we can do it, but without tincture, not really. It's fine to just have 1 copy. We just like Nightmare to add the red forms later. Oh, we just get another one. We don't need this. We probably just pick the cow chops to let this guy like kill himself eventually. Because we also need damage, but we are just playing red forms at the moment. Probably like this, have all power, so everything like discount themselves. Probably should leave this one in, no? So we actually have another Nightmare target. And these are enough. This is what the ethical gaming looks like, yeah. Yeah, Nightmare red forms here again, so we do that. Whose Shuri can pick up, by the way? We have not played any attack yet. Okay, probably play Terror. Okay, we still have 2 more Nightmares. Okay, 3 more. I guess we can play Skewer at some point. Yeah, how many is too many? Now we have Nightmare cow chops. This time we Nightmare the cow chops. And the red form. Okay, wood deck. Okay, we still have like plenty of red forms. Important though. I actually no we have only messed up because Okay, misplay alert. Because now Nanchang is set to 9, so we cannot actually wait until this guy is almost dead to land hand breed. We actually need to go for one more cycle. So discarding the blade dance here is probably no, it's fine. This guy's on 9, but we need to play attacks. That's basically it. And yeah, this guy takes like 69 damage per multi-hit, so that was bad. Nanchang should have been on 8. And Nanchang should definitely be on 8 because right now we are in danger of losing 20 gold. But we still don't do this yet because maybe we cannot even cycle back into this. And then we just miss out on 20 gold to keep the Nunchuck setup. Yeah, would be nice if Newries give us a damn gauntlet plan. It's true. I mean, I guess we can start playing attacks. Yeah. So it's whether it's second, 20 balls by 18 intangible. And it's not over yet. We have like 8 more red forms in the deck or something. Okay, 11 more. And yeah, we want to play all these attacks. Need to be careful not to kill him though. No, HP is reset. We can no longer win the fight. Seven's probably fine. We leave it at 7 for flexibility. Never been able to get Nightmare deck to work. Looking at this, maybe you should try harder. Nightmare is a card that is good in Act 3. You pick it up before the end of Act 2, it usually doesn't deliver. Because first of all, you need to have a Nightmare target in your deck. And secondly, you need the deck consistency and the energy to actually play the Nightmare. So ideally you want like a well plans or something, you want 4 or 5 energy. And then you want to have like a lot of deck cycle. It's not a pick before you remove a lot of base cards, or you just started Act 1 and you have no Nightmare target in the deck yet. It's just a curse to carry around. It's a card that usually solves the end game for you, but it can kill you fairly often if you pick it too early. Yeah, we leave this on 8, right? Actually, no. We should not leave it on 8. 7 is fine. 7 is fine for flexibility. It's here. But the run the other day, we pick up Nightmare at the end of Act 1. Yeah. Because in that run, right, we met a few conditions. First of all, we have an upgrade immediately to use on the Nightmare, and upgraded Nightmare is insanely better than unupgraded Nightmare early on in the run, because you cannot spend like 3 energy to actually play the Nightmare and pass the turn, but 2 energy you can actually play. And secondly, we already had some Nightmare targets in the deck at the time, because we were running like Blade Dance Plus with accuracy, and then there's a backstab as well. And it was before the boss reward. Picking Nightmare in the boss reward or picking Nightmare before the boss reward is like they are very different stories. Because if you pick up the Nightmare before the boss reward, 15% of the time you see the red form, and suddenly you have the combo. But if you pick Nightmare from the boss reward, then of course you cannot see the boss reward again until you survive Act 2. And surviving Act 2 is difficult if you have a curse in your deck. And yeah, upgraded Nightmare definitely play in the slime boss fight in that run. We just blew up the slime boss instantly on turn 2. But it was just because we had an upgrade to spare and we were very healthy going into slime boss. We should wait for Taunt to do the work. And yeah, well, then is here. Maybe poison as well. Yeah, 30 intangible. And we only have 30 because we just stopped like nightmaring the nightmares. So this takes 69 damage and 8 damage here, so it's like 77. It's just 60, so Hand of Grid will kill next turn, okay. So we do this. Of course flower is messed up, but whatever. Because Nunchuck on 9 basically do the same thing. Not even the bird. So we still have Nightmare in the deck. Yeah, this one's ridiculous in more ways than one. And yes, it is plus 40, so we need to be careful not to accidentally kill these guys with Corpse Explosion or Caltrops. But first of course, we still need to secure the win. So we need to Nightmare Red Form first before we do some nonsense. I'm down to just count Game Boy immediately. Let's do this section. If we draw into Nightmare immediately, it's good. If not, we can still count Gamble, full block. If we draw into Nightmare and second red form, we can get the combo down immediately. But then we should just aggro, continue to aggro, right? Yeah. No reason not to aggro. Because we still have 2 energy to... Wait, Nightmare is 3 energy, what am I talking about? It's not upgraded. Okay, that was dangerous. That was dangerous. I talk about upgraded Nightmare so much that I actually accidentally thought that my Nightmare is upgraded. but it's not. So we definitely do not gamble here. So yeah, Malays this guy. We still have full block. If we want to, by spending the Nunchuck energy. Totally fine. Or attack like delivering yet again. Okay, we have second Nightmare, but we did not draw together with the combo. We should not Nightmare Caltrops yet. It's not time for that yet. We still need to try to win this fight. And we have no cut draw in the deck, so lining up, if we draw like both red forms in the same turn, is like slightly troublesome. Five, 9, 10, 13. So we take 5 damage if we do Nightmare on the Blade Dance here. Probably not what we want. Keeping Nightmare in the deck is probably just better. You can play 1 card chop. And this run we definitely target Deca first. Because of the daisies. And strength buff doesn't matter when we are intangible. Okay, we have the thing in our hand. The fight is over. Okay, so now we get our 40 gold. Okay, unlucky, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we still have one more nightmare in the deck. Need to be careful though, because this guy actually takes damage from taunts. Maybe Doppel could have been okay. We can do nightmare things later. Let's get our goal first. Okay, good. So we get plus 40 here. Now we have T set for Aqua Lead, so Flower should be on 1, and Nunchuck I don't know. Nunchuck should probably still be on 9. Not easy though. Maybe it's fine. Yeah, strike here will kill. So the only attack we can actually play here is Skewer for 0 energy. Okay, next turn we kill, Nunchuck on 9, Flower on 1. Okay, we have like more than 1,000 gold going to the X4 shop with the courier. So let's see what we can actually buy there. 2,700. Nice HP. And we can even nick here. Yeah, we are definitely nicking here over to not mess up our nice HP. Oh. Okay, I am immediately getting tested for my claim, because if we pick this card now, if we pick this up now, we lose our nice HP. yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, we don't have anchor. Okay, we don't have anchor yet. We maybe we just buy ourselves into anchor with the shop. But if we don't have anchor, then we actually cannot like take 0 damage in the hard fight. I think we can. We can just use this. And whatever. The nice HP is over. Okay, it's not the membership card, so disappointment. And these relics are expensive and useless. Okay, maybe Crane's not that useless, but they're expensive and useless, like basically. We don't really need like either of these. That's my goal. We have 1000 gold from the hand of read. We just like hand read every single fight. While taking like 6 elites in X3, so we have a lot of gold. I mean, remove is like very clear. We remove first. And yeah, we can start by buying paper crate. And here's a lantern. Bottle lightning. Bottle lightning. Yeah, it's probably nightmare, right? With 3 red forms. And we draw 9 cards on turn 1. So with this Gaber's rule, basically we almost always reach nightmare red form on turn 1 against the heart. And against Spear and Shield we have like against Spear and Shield we also have a decent chance of just winning on turn 1. If we miss the red form though, I guess we can always come back to the nightmare after image line against the Spear and Shield, for example. And also bottle is just cheaper than the other one, so we buy that. I mean, game was fine, but we don't have like liquid memories. Puzzle's good. I mean, I don't know how good it is, but it's cheap, so we buy that. Horn's fine. Fortunately, we can no longer buy the Gremlin Horn. Upgrade Potion seems okay. Yeah, Upgrade Potion definitely seems okay. And now that there's nothing else to buy in this shop. Sadistic Nature, we definitely do not need this damage. We have like 8 thorns against the heart with permanent intangible. And next mod is kind of useless now that we have passed the X3 bosses. Yeah, attack mod not good enough, and I would definitely like to keep this. So we stop here, or we buy the panic button. How was panic button? It's probably okay, right? Yeah, it's probably okay. It doesn't interfere with the bandage block. It doesn't interfere with the after image block, and it's a big block card just in case that we, for whatever reason, we brick on turn 2 in the hard fight. So turn 1 we don't reach the nightmare red form, and on turn 2 we also don't draw into the red form, then maybe panic button bails us up. Or we can just like not do anything and leave. That is also perfectly reasonable. Yeah, I don't believe in the panic button. Yeah, I don't believe in panic button because it also lowers the chance that we get red form on turn 1. Yeah, want the red form on turn 1, exactly. I also want the red form on turn 1. Man, gambling chip would be kind of nice here. Yeah, cannot ask for too much. We have 8 energy on turn 1. We did not get the red form. We did not get the red form yet. Now we have to decide like right away. What do we want to do? Because if we nightmare after image, we do it right now. Because otherwise we also need to play after image. We also need to play the tools. I think I do after image first, and then I play Echo. And if we don't draw into anything, I can nightmare the backflip. Yeah, 8 energy. We have 1 energy from the lantern. 2 energy from the T set, and 5 base. And yeah, we can play backflip first, then we can nightmare Acro if we don't draw into anything here. But that's weird, right? Because it also means that we are not digging further. Maybe we just dig for 5 cards. Maybe we just dig for 5 cards, and if we fail, we nightmare the tools instead. How about that? Okay, we don't fail. The fight is over. Good for us. And go here doesn't matter, so we don't care about hand grid. We just want to finish this fight with a good setup. What's the good setup? Because turn 1 now we have lantern. So turn 1 we already have 6 energy. But looking at this fight, actually we can use the energy. Because nightmare Actually, we don't have to play Red Form right away on turn 1, so we don't need that much energy. We need 3 energy for Nightmare. We need 1 energy for the after image. And then we need maybe 2 more energy for card draw. So 6 is already good enough. And yeah, we don't need to spend our energy on block because we can game the Brew on turn 1 in the hard fight. And that blocks it with the tough benches. So yeah, I guess we can do Flower on 1 then. But we can still keep the Nunchuck on 9. Flower on 1 but Nunchuck on 9 is probably what we are doing here. If possible, of course. And we still kill this guy because strength down from this guy doesn't matter, but burns are annoying. And yeah, we just get more red forms. But here I probably want a second after image because after the burns are shuffle in, this guy multi-hits for like 1 times 4. So with only one after image charge, like maybe sometimes we can still take damage. Probably not, because we also have the tools, but this is irrelevant. We can pick this up. In this card, the only better card to discount. In general, Flower on 1 in the hard fight makes some sense. We'll always get extra energy when need to block it. But you also get the status effects, right? And turn 1 is the turn you want to set up against the hard. So it depends a lot on what you want to do on turn 1, honestly. Flower on 1 can definitely make sense, but it all depends on what you actually want to do on turn 1. Like how often do you spend all your energy to just keep digging into your setups? So probably the relies on it's like really deck dependent basically. Where Malay score doesn't really matter, we can Malay this guy, I guess. I think that's fine. I think that's a way to kill without attacking. And now that we don't need Hand of Greed, we can play a fight quite slowly. Basically, I can move for 5. We'll get down the bouncing blast and the thing. Still want to kill this guy first though, so we can go into another cycle. Don't need the third after image. Missed the shot, had a shot to do. Anything juicy? Yeah. No, it did not give us nothing. It gave us a bottle lightning for Nightmare. And we also have like Centennial Puzzle, but maybe this is not so relevant. But this one is good. And Lantern is okay. Yeah, when Nunchuck is on 9, we just try to draw into Bouncing Blast. I can do that here. Yeah, it was very expensive, but we did not see enough things to really don't see like other good things to buy over what we bought. 1,000 cuts fine. Now we don't have unlimited time in this fight, so this guy still needs to die at some point. But with the bouncing class, it's definitely be before 10 turns. Flower though, lighting up flower, maybe we don't care about the flower at all because Nunchuck's only set up when we have Lantern on turn 1. So any number on flowers, okay. Yeah, the run doesn't need like extra things. It is definitely true. This kill by next turn. 16 poisons or 16, 15. Yes, right, because he takes damage from taunts. Okay. And yeah, this is what I talk about when I say like the 2 after image might be needed, but it did not matter here. Yeah, full heal. Whatever. Across probably good. And upgrade for definitely better than block code. It is definitely better because it first of all it reduces the energy cost of Nightmare, and it can upgrade the count game boy now. And maybe we need to have the extra block with the tough bandage at some point. Because we only have 1 after image. So we still take the 1 times 50. Yeah, aggro is good. Okay, apparently this is our hand. Apparently this is our turn 1 hand. We probably don't care about perfecting this fight, right? And it's not like it's easy. Yeah, perfecting this fight is not easy at all. Because we don't have 2 after image. If we have the 2 after image, I can try for it. Then I can just like use Gambler's Rule right now. But we don't have that, so we still need to be slightly concerned. Very slightly. You can take like the puzzle immediately, doesn't matter. Overdraw, like so what? And yeah, it means the upgrade potion can go on the count gamble. And that is very good. Yeah, don't need to play the red form right away. I mean, we can. We have like 18 turns of intangible, and dexterity is not going to. He is not really going to do anything. So we can just play this right away to maybe save 3 energy next turn. Red Dance can be picked. Don't need to be picked. Yeah, we have after image, so we have like complete freedom here. It will block 6 per turn now. So 1 times 15 is a lot less troublesome. But yeah, it's worth an upgrade, right? It is gamble. Maybe we can do it the next time it comes around, because we are not playing count gamble here. Okay, whatever. Did not line up though. Yeah, can do it later. I mean, can do it now. Okay, let's do it now. Because I also want to nightmare the cow chops. Okay, this sub doesn't know what's like going to hit him. He really does. Anyone watching F1 qualifier? Man, I have not watched F1 in like so long. It was a good time. I used to watch quite a lot of F1 actually in back when I was in middle school. Yeah, I was like maybe 12 or 13. Watching like Michael Schumacher and all that. Oh, this guy's only maxed out. I don't even need to do anything. Wait, we have two tools? Yeah, we have two tools. It actually works. Yeah, we got our grand finale. Definitely need that. Yeah, her dies to taunt this turn and this run. This run is like it felt, it did not feel very easy, but then it just becomes completely broken at some point. Yeah, this one is very dumb. And Fusion Hammer, right? Fusion Hammer over P-Box. I honestly wonder if we had picked up P-Box after Act 1, would we have died in Act 2? I really wonder if we pick up Pandora's Box, would we have died in Act 2? But if we don't die in Act 2 with the P-Box, then we always win this run. Like, looking at what's happening here. But yeah, we also get Mirror in the first shop, so maybe even P-Box is fine. But it's not like we have to wait any time for this to show up. First shop we walk into, there's a Mirror for Red Form Plus. So 3 energy on P-Box probably still... It probably still wins. But yeah, broken run and some nice looking number. The clock. Yeah, 52, 18 and trick is 3. Yeah, learn my lesson this time. Pick the Fusion Hammer. If we have picked the Fusion Hammer last time, we would be on a... How long? It would be a 12 streak at the moment. But yeah, we did not. So now it's only 3. Yeah, speed running. This run's completely broken. Like you probably can tell from the length of our relic bar without Black Star. Okay, how high is the score? Really high. 3600 is quite high. Sorry, we don't have Beyond Perfect. Okay, misplay in the hard fight then. I should have used the Gambler's Rule to... Yeah, should have used Gambler's Rule for Beyond Perfect. Because that would make this run like 3800. But yeah, I didn't, so... a shame. And yeah, Hand of Read, the Hand of Read buy in the Act 1 shop also like performed really well, right? Both in the fights and just for like farming gold in general. Over card remove. Hand of Read is actually such a nice card for Silent. For Iron Child it's probably not even that good because it's only 2 energy deal 20. But for Silent, 2 energy deal 20 is like quite... it's pretty amazing. You don't really get a 2 energy deal 12, deal 20 on silent. But yeah, ended up like being super broken. 5 meters still got us. Okay, this is where we lost our Beyond Perfect. Oh, we also lost our Beyond Perfect here because we read it for 20 gold. It well depends on Act 2 onwards. Yeah, it would definitely make this run like a lot faster. Okay, here is when we lost our Beyond Perfect. When we lost 10 HP for one more hand upgrade. So this is exactly when. So whoever suggested like we take damage to hand upgrade, they just lost us like 200 points in this run. A broken run, like not much to say. Like 31 relics without membership card and without black star is quite nuts. And 6 elites in Act 3. Yeah, let's see if there's anybody I can raid. Okay, I haven't seen this guy around. So is he even playing Spire? But yeah, there's nobody else who I recognize in the Fire session. Seabrace? Wait. Seabrace. Oh, he's the Korean streamer. But yeah, if his stream is like a good viewing experience, even when you don't speak Korean, then sure, I can definitely rate him. I'm just usually wary of rating a streamer like not streaming in English. I heard Peter starting to upstream now, yeah. Honestly, if any of you in chat is like starting stream right now, I can rate you. But yeah, we can give the Korean streamer the rate. How do I do this actually? Can I copy his name in the rate box? Okay, can actually do that. That's good. Okay, I guess we are rating a Korean channel. Yeah, as always guys, thank you very much for watching and see you later.
지금 이분들 슈퍼패스트가 없는데 왜 이렇게 빠른 거야? 아, 호스팅 감사합니다.